Okay. Looks like it works. That's
You also, did you update your stream name?
no, I have not.
Nope. Little funny.
Hey man.
I can't say shit. I've done it before.
Okay, this is the Great Ace Attorney. How have I been naming it? Have I been naming it like the... I don't remember how I've been naming it.
I don't know, man.
Like, I think I've been doing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I think.
You also might want to turn me up a little bit.
Okay, whatever.
Wow!
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I promise, I'm sorry.
Also, now I'm curious, is my Discord using the right microphone?
I think so, it sounds fine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it should be updated.
Yes, I see it.
Now, is the game itself updated? Because I don't, it might not be. Because I definitely forgot to do that.
I still see the SpongeBob tag.
Which SpongeBob tag? Or the category.
Hold on.
Or, because it's like you can set like
it's a tag.
Well, I changed the tag.
Oh, I see. Okay, I had to refresh.
Oh shoot, I may have went back to SpongeBob by accident. Yeah. Hang on.
Welcome to SpongeBob.
No.
SpongeBob.
No. Sorry, SpongeBob, not today.
So we're gonna see if hopefully my mic will cooperate with noise suppression.
Okay, the tags. I'm gonna make sure. Man.
It's a little funny.
Hey man. Okay. Okay, it should be right.
Let me refresh. Okay, yes, I see Great Ace Attorney.
Wow. Okay, you said might want to turn you up.
Yes, just a little bit. Just like a hair.
Okay.
I don't know if you have to... I don't think you ever... You never finished setting up voice meter, did you?
No.
Okay.
I probably should, but...
It is a pain in the ass, I will say.
I just have never, like... felt like I had the time to just sit and focus on it. Time or energy to do that.
That's fair. I think it did take... It takes like 10 minutes. But it's 10 minutes that you kind of have to freeball it with no audio on your computer. So...
Well, that's good. That's exciting. Well,
yeah.
You know what? Whatever. Who cares?
Fuck, we ball.
I'm balling. I don't remember where we were. And I think that's the really funny part.
Yeah, that's a great question.
We're-
Don't ask me.
Did we ever finish...
Ah, fuck.
Did we finish the one that was like... the train, or are we on the train one? Or like, not the train, but like the carriage. Where it's like that guy got shot.
Did we finish that?
I feel like we didn't. I feel like we're doing that one. Because we finished the boat. I don't remember. Well, I'm posting to twitter.com.
Go, I got nothing. I don't remember.
I don't know, man. I'm sure we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out very quickly. Next question. Do either of us remember how to do like half of the fucking voices?
Nope.
Do we remember who's who?
Nope.
That's the better question.
Nope.
Do we remember who's who?
Nope.
Obviously, same theming.
Oh shoot, I have to set up the game. I forgot to
Prosecutor,
forgot to put up the
your
game capture. Oh man.
Ryunosuke. Is that the gaming character's name?
Okay,
I
there it
don't
is.
even fucking remember. When was the last
Yeah.
time we fucking played?
Like, July, maybe?
Hold on, let me... Hello game, please? Let me look at my load game. I have to, like, mentally switch my buttons. Yes, July. July 14th.
Happy reunion. I don't know. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It'll be okay.
Happy 6-month anniversary.
True. It'll be fine. We're so back.
Well, yeah, I can just start from the load data.
And then I need to pop this
Yes.
out. Then I need to open this over here. Have your thing out so I can make sure we're in the same place. Yeah, because we were in the trying to figure out how in the world someone just, you know.
Well, the case that we're on is the Adventure of the Runaway Room.
Yeah, and I think that's the one where we're like in that
The
carriage.
Yeah. I think I kind of remember.
Did we? Because we we were working with the jury or whatever.
Yes. I don't know. Trial Part 2, the Old Bailey. So
What the witnesses really
Hold on.
saw.
we're gonna pray to God my load data's in the same
Dude,
place.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, who the fuck was who?
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I mean, realistically, I could go pull up the VOD I have of this and look.
Unfortunately, I think we just gotta free ball it.
Um,
So if we end up switching some voices, oh well.
this is the alternate dimension 6 months later.
6 months later.
I feel like I feel like I was the old man, the sick man, and I think you were this guy. I think you were also the other, like the next guy. I think.
The like
Like-
sad European man in the corner
Yeah.
there.
I think. I don't remember, man.
Oh, I don't remember either.
Well, I think you
Okay.
were. I think you were him at least.
Yeah. Oh god, I haven't voice acted in like fucking 7 months. Okay.
Happy anniversary. Welcome back.
Welcome back. There was blood on both hands of the assailant. I sincerely and distinctly remember that. However, I suppose you might say that I didn't see the exact moment the stabbing transpired, if that matters. I fucking misread that as spouse, and I think we did that the last time too.
I think I definitely was like the old man. I want to say that you were this guy, but I also don't know for sure.
Again, fuck it, we ball. AJ's first. I remember seeing the knife, and I remember seeing both of the attackers' hands with blood on them.
I
Uh-oh.
didn't actually see anything myself. No, not until I heard the scream. That scream.
Anyway, the fact remains, there can't have been anyone else inside that carriage, or we all would have seen.
Gulp.
Oh, because they were on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh right, I'm the judge.
Yeah, the judge!
Well, lo and behold. In truth of fact, not one of you was witness to the crucial moment the crime was perpetrated.
I apologize, my lord, but honestly, there was no one else inside the carriage, and the man's hands were covered in blood.
Why is he eating his cane?
That much incriminating evidence is tantamount to saying we saw the man do it.
That's really not what testimony is about. Oh, right.
Ah, Ben Zeeks. Yes, that's who he is. Okay. God, I have to like take a deep breath. Let's examine the interior of the omnibus once more. The victim's fresh blood is clearly visible on the seat, corroborating the witnesses' accounts. In other words, there is no substantial, nor significant change in the facts of the case.
Hmm. Very well. Your cross-examination, please, counsel. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, right. Cross-examined in case we don't remember.
It's okay.
Hold on, can we?
We can look at the
Take a moment
court record.
and just look through our evidence because I don't remember what we got.
Nope, me neither. The autopsy report. Okay. Internal single stab wound. Okay.
Rice fried Mason.
Stabbed in the abdomen with a knife while journeying in an omnibus. Okay, makes sense. And the crime scene photograph. Yep, he was stabbed.
Yeah, yep, he was stabbed. Oh god, we looked at it and there was something that we zoomed in on this and his missing button. That's what it was. It's like, what did we look at?
I want to use my mouse, but it's so loud. Whatever, who cares?
Loud?
Well, I mean, like the clicking. The clicking's loud.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah, man. Sorry, I just have a really loud mouse.
That's okay. Your mouse is loud. My controls are reversed. It's fine. Oh god.
Whose gloves were these? I like that. I wasn't even looking at your stream. Okay, this was his glove. I guess he like I don't know, grabbed himself where his like wound was or something. I don't know.
Why are my controls like this? Left and right moves it up and down. Up and down moves it left and right. What the hell is wrong with my controls?
You know what? Yeah, man. But dude.
Yeah, man.
But remember, it's the Phoenix Wright omnibus.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay.
No.
No. And then the murder weapon, large knife, valuable. Oh. Did we like?
Okay.
Is that like? I can't tell if that's more in his like body than where the blood is. I don't know. It could just be the weird angle that we're looking at. Oh right, and they were like all in debt or something. Right.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to being in debt. Because it was like, what, all of their names or something? Or at least, what was it? Fair Play, was his name? Wasn't his name in there? Or maybe it was like a lot of the jurors. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I
think the jurors, yeah.
Cause I remember we like called, and like, I remember we called out the bus driver for like charging extra or something.
Yes?
Yeah. Something like that.
Also, I have to switch to my keyboard because I'm going to go actually insane.
Why? I don't like nothing has changed. So I don't know why your controls are just freaking out.
I don't know, man. I've unplugged and replugged my controller. I've restarted my game before we started. It does not want to correctly recognize my controller.
Well,
because it's still giving me Xbox control scheme.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. Now I have it plugged in. This is not even recognizing my controller. Like, at all.
Oops.
What the fuck? Okay. That's so weird.
You know what? LOL. We ball.
Oh well. AJ doesn't get the controller. Oh, we're just gonna start pressing on everything.
Yes.
Hold it.
I don't even remember what that statement was, but you know what?
Go well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
No, the evidence tells us otherwise. We have the gloves that the defendant was wearing on the night in question in the court record.
Oh yeah, the thing where you can like look around.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
True.
Okay. I'm well aware of that, sir, but nevertheless, I know what I saw and I stand by it. That man had blood on both his hands.
But I guess those just aren't his gloves. I don't know. He's defiant, even in the face of hard evidence. He's steadfastly refusing to admit that he might be mistaken about what he saw. But why?
Your reasoning is dire. Huh?
Aw, man.
One hand or two, this salient point remains unchanged. Minutes after the grim crime, the victim's blood dripped guiltily from the accused's fingers.
Okay. I mean...
Okay, this is saying he didn't see the exact moment.
Don't try to downplay this. Whether or not you saw the exact moment of the crime is a matter of fundamental importance, as well you know. What? Okay. Yeah,
but for crying out loud, we all know that no one else could possibly have done it. I was just trying to save us all some time.
You have a loan of 20 guineas outstanding with the defendant, do you not? How do you hope to release yourself from that financial burden by ensuring the defendant was found guilty?
Well, that's not entirely not what I was hoping for. I just lost a little guinea or 10 when I backed the wrong horse into the derby. That's all. I was going to win it all back. There's a fixture this weekend. That's a sure thing.
A little guinea or 10?
I'm a banker. No one bats an eye if I borrow a little spending money for the weekend. Crazy.
I think you may have revealed rather more about your character than you bargained for, sir.
This witness's scruples are not on trial here. Proceed to the next witness.
Is that really how it's supposed to work?
Not at all.
Oh, goodness. You definitely saw that too? Blood on both hands?
Yes, sir. I mean, I know what you're going to say. Only one of Mr. McGillicuddy's gloves had any signs of blood on it.
That's right.
The thing is, as far as I remember, sir, when I looked down and saw Mr. McGillicuddy sitting beside the other fellow, I don't believe he was wearing any gloves, sir.
He wasn't wearing these gloves?
That's correct, sir. And I saw the blood on both his bare hands quite clearly.
It's true that the dark-colored stain on the dark leather gloves wouldn't have been easy to see.
I should point out that the police officer who apprehended the accused on the night in question reported that there was no trace of blood on Mr. McGillicuddy's gloved hands.
There wasn't blood on his hands? This is puzzling indeed. This must be significant somehow. I'm sure of it. It's so cold.
He is.
You didn't see anything? Oh, yes, sir. That is to say, no, sir, I didn't. Very sorry about what I said before, sir. Very sorry, yes. It, it was very wrong of you to make up stories and say that I saw him stab the man. Did you agree, sir?
I know what you're insinuating, but I certainly wasn't making up stories.
Still, to say you saw nothing isn't right either, is it? No, sir. I saw nothing at all. Mr. Beppo, you were driving your horses. At the very least, you must have enjoyed a good view of London streets, no?
Oh, Ryunosuke.
Oh, please. You didn't even see that? It was so cold that night, you see. It was all I could do to keep from passing out, sir. Yes, my head was fairly frozen solid. Sorry to say, sir.
It would seem prudent to avoid travel on the last omnibus service of London's cold winter nights.
Oh, right.
Ah, fuck! Who are the jurors?
Well, there's 6 of them. So
I think we switched off.
We did like 1, 2, like we did like odds and even, I thought.
Yes. And I'm trying to remember, I think you were the old lady.
Was I the old lady or
Were you the old lady?
I think, yeah, well, you know what? Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, so I'm juror number 5. Beppo!
Ah. Because I remember he stole the money.
Hold it!
Interesting. And everything you saw of the incident was through the skylight on the roof of the omnibus?
That's right. It was fiercely cold that night, but the glass wasn't frosted over. Oh, yes, I remember I was shivering. It was so bitter.
Which rather begs the question of why the pair of you were sitting on the roof deck in the first place.
Well, I don't know about this young fellow, but I couldn't enter the cabin.
Oh?
Huh?
Why not?
It was locked from the inside. I tried knocking, but no one opened the door.
It was locked?
That's right! And it's a public bus service, for pity's sake. That's not what I call fair play.
Oh my god, reference to the name.
Yes, I had exactly the same experience. I tried knocking, but the gent inside just gestured at me to clear off. So I had no choice but to climb up to the roof deck and look down longingly into the warm cabin below. Well, I can assure you I wasn't just looking down, I was glaring long and hard. And that's precisely why I can tell you with absolute confidence that if there were anyone else in that cabin, I would have noticed. Unequivocal, I would say.
I'm not sure about these 2 witnesses. Could they really have seen everything inside the cabin through the skylight? Oh. Well.
Let's look at the court record real quick.
Yeah, I just want to take a look at this top of the omnibus.
Yeah, well, there's definitely like a fucking like blind spot, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, like it's not, like you can see a little bit, but like...
They couldn't see underneath them, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't know, could someone have been, I don't know, under the seat? Let me go in, I forgot if it lets you go inside. Yes. Oh wait, no, they couldn't be under the seat, right? Because I forgot that's where the unless someone hid in where the luggage was. You know?
Well, okay, so they would have been seeing into the seat with the blood.
Yeah.
Plot twist, they moved the cushions. So he wasn't actually sitting there. Wait a minute! Hold on! Let me look at that picture again!
That's the same
There has-
little scribble.
Is it?
Yes. So he was.
Damn it.
They could have. I mean, I don't know. They could have moved the body. But like, if they, because this little thing opens, I think. Like, someone could have definitely been hiding inside this, where the thing was, like the seat part with the handle. Like, someone could have hidden there.
But why would someone hide in there though?
I mean, to be undetected. I don't know. I mean, I think that answers the. I guess that could answer the question of could they not have seen everything, and the answer could be correct because someone could hide in there and they wouldn't see if it was closed. I don't know, man. I say we go with the they might not have been able to. Just see what happens.
I don't think they could have seen inside.
Allow me to confirm one thing, Mr. Fairplay. You were riding this omnibus and witnessed the events in the cabin through the skylight in the floor of the upper deck. Is that right?
That's right. Yes.
In that case, there's a portion of the cabin interior that would have been out of sight from you.
What? Oh golly, really?
Obviously, at this stage, we can't say for sure, but the possibility cannot be denied that at the time of the incident, there could have been another passenger in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus.
Objection.
Enough hypothetical meandering. My Nipponese friend. The prosecution demands that you substantiate her claims. After all, the scene of the crime is here, in the flesh.
I can't believe they brought the omnibus inside.
Right? The crime scene into the fucking courtroom.
Very well. I will uphold the prosecution's demand. You will identify the area on this cross-sectional plan of the omnibus. Where exactly in the omnibus are you suggesting that this potential extra passenger could have been situated?
Are
I mean, I mean, are we saying?
in the seat?
I'm
Down
worried.
here.
I'm gonna save.
No, you're so right.
Where do I normally save at? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, it's either if we say in the seat, cool. That would be like what, here?
Yes.
Because you could definitely see both the top in this little, you can see both seats. In the seat,
Well, I don't, because you gotta think of like the line of sight, you know, because
well, I guess if they're sitting down, that's one thing.
yeah.
I mean, I'm just imagining if they like stood up and like
unless they're like
laid-
looking like fucking directly down.
Yeah.
You know?
I think this is probably our best bet.
Inside, yes.
Or just like right
Okay.
here. I'm hoping.
Take that.
Peace.
Both rows of seats on the roof face in the direction of travel, whereas seats in the enclosed cabin face each other. Which means the visible part of the cabin, which passengers on the roof deck can see through the skylight, is as I've drawn here. Ah. That's right, my lord. As you can see, the seat opposite the one on which the victim and his attacker were sitting is obscured from view. In other words, if someone had been sitting on that seat, it's quite possible that these witnesses would have been completely unaware of it. I mean, sure, yeah.
It's quite possible. Some phantom was sitting there.
Oh my god, the Phantom.
Unique bunnies have a forbidding habit of obscuring the truth with ambiguity.
Bro. I concur with the prosecution's rejoinder. In a British court of law, evidence is paramount. I cannot entertain this conjecture, counsel. That is, unless you're able to put a name to this mysterious passenger to whom you allude. MG Susato.
I forgot about Susato. Can you, Mr. Naruhodo?
That's a great question.
Can we?
I honestly don't know. Who could it have been? Who could have been in the other seat, which was out of sight from the witnesses on the roof deck? Well, I'm gonna save again, but I'm sure we have an inkling. Surely.
Well, I didn't save, so I hope we have an inkling.
Oh. I
Because
mean,
AJ forgot to save.
I mean, surely, like, we can't just leave it at nothing, right? Like,
Surely.
Who would we be?
Exactly.
All right, surely we have an inkling. I understand, my lord. The defense would like to put forward a name. Gulp.
Are you a fool? That response was a desperate attempt by a man who has no notion of his own limitations. A toast to hard lessons not yet learned.
Let us not delay, counsel. The defense is still to name the passenger in the other seat. This could be it. This could be the chance I've been waiting for to turn the trial in my favor. On that night, on the night of the murder, the person occupying the seat in the omnibus cabin that was obscured from view was...
Okay.
You know what? Could be him. Whatever. He stabbed himself. Well, I feel like we can't call him in there because it's like, then that just defeats the whole point.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm gonna save again. I mean, it could be if he stabbed himself and then he got all nervous in the stabbing and fell on the other seat instead.
Oh God.
I don't know why that would happen.
I don't know.
I'm just like, I don't know. I don't remember enough about this case to really make a strong argument.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely... Because obviously... Okay, these two guys had to have been on the top of the bus if they were accounting for each other, I guess.
Yeah, Beppo was the one
He's-
driving the omnibus.
So he couldn't have... I don't
know why Beppo is a fucking eyewitness.
Yeah, I don't know why he's an eyewitness if he was outside. But you know what? I don't remember. Let's see. They also said that there was no blood on his hands. On his gloved hands.
It did say that.
And then this guy didn't first say that he thought he saw no gloves on his hand? Are we looking at the victim? Are those the victim's gloves or the defendant's gloves? I think they were
I thought they were the defendant's gloves.
I think they're the defendant's gloves. I think you're right. Okay. I just I don't remember well, no, I don't remember if I realized this guy's pun name the first time, but I'm looking at it, you know. Shout out to Lady First.
Ah.
Thrice fight. I don't know, man. Maybe starting in the middle of a case is not
The move.
then maybe not the move.
Really gonna have to vote on our thinking caps for this. What information do we have? Okay. So, Mason was stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
McGilded
He's already he's in the car.
Was in the omnibus with him. They have blood
On one,
on one of his gloves.
but reportedly, what didn't have blood when the cops got him.
I don't know. I thought they were saying that Mason's
That's what
didn't have blood or something.
Hold on.
Oh
Let
god!
me just. I don't know if I can go back that far.
No, I tried.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just.
I feel
I don't
the
even
game
know.
wouldn't have let us get this far, you know? It
Yeah.
has to be somebody.
Turns out, it was Male Strongheart, the Lord Chief Justice.
The fucking Chief Justice was there. Driving the bus.
I mean, because I don't even remember if they said that, like, McGilded was, like, sitting next to him or not. I feel like if we say McGilded, it's just a trap of, like, well, yeah, okay, so you did it.
So you agree, yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe Beppo was behind it all along.
Fucking Beppo.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's faking his cold. Because Fair Play and First aren't acting like that. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel like Fair Play and First, definitely, like, they were on top of the omnibus, right?
Yeah.
They can vouch for each other, so I believe that.
Yeah.
Beppo was driving the bus. Like,
Who's driving this bus? I don't know how he's an eyewitness, but you know what? Who cares?
wasn't he an eyewitness because he opened the cabin?
I
Or
guess.
something?
How did he open the cabin if it was locked? I guess does he have keys? Like, why was it locked in the first place?
I would assume.
But,
But
like,
then why wouldn't he open it for fucking Fair Play and
yeah, like,
First?
yeah. So, like, what if they're lying? What if they weren't sitting up there?
Wait.
Dude, I don't know. I'm very confused. Okay. Just trying to think about what I remember of this case so far, because it's not much.
Why can we dig through 6 months worth of memories to get to this case?
True.
Oh my god, bro, I don't remember.
Well. Okay. Surely it can't be McGilded if, like, if we say that, then we just lose.
That's like an automatic lose the case. Well, I guess,
I mean, unless
you know, you pull a Nick and he was there, but he didn't do it, you know, type bullshit.
yeah,
But
true.
then I feel like McGilded would have at least mentioned to us that there was another person in the cabin.
Yeah.
know. But I don't think we got much time with counsel for McGilded.
I feel like, I mean, maybe we just go with McGilded, because, like, none of these other guys make much sense.
Yeah. Okay, we ball.
Take that!
Oh. The passenger in the enclosed cabin that the witnesses on the roof deck failed to see has to have been Mr. Magnus McGilded.
Mr. McGilded.
What are you talking about, counsel? Yeah, what are you talking about? That's the name of the defendant. True.
You know, it's progress. The game hasn't immediately, like, punished us.
Oh, that's dangerous.
If I desecrate this chamber by smashing my hallowed chalice, do forgive my discourtesy.
Lord Van Zykes. Are we saying Zeeks or Zykes?
Zeeks.
Zeeks.
People talk of these tiny island nations in the Far East as having a learning and culture of their own. But I see they use the terms ill-advisedly? That's what it said.
Yes. What are you trying to say?
Let me explain in terms that even a student of an artless backwater such as yourself might understand.
Oh my god.
Chill out. When the bloody scene unfolded, the victim and his assailant were sitting side by side. Multiple eyewitnesses have attested to that fact. It is the very premise on which this case was built.
But that premise may be wrong.
What?
If the victim really was sitting beside Mr. McGilded, it creates an inconsistency that can't be reconciled in any way. What inconsistency? Inconsistency, counsel? The defendant's gloves, my lord. Both witnesses made the same testimony. They claim that there was blood on both hands of the person sitting next to the victim.
Objection!
Yet we know the truth to be otherwise. Only one glove bears the gory remains.
The point is, even in the face of this irrefutable evidence, both witnesses have maintained their stance. Yes, their testimony remains unchanged. Exactly. They both adamantly swear that they clearly remember seeing blood on both hands of the assailant. In short, their memory of events is correct, and their testimony reveals the truth. It was somebody else sitting beside the victim that night, a third party we have yet to identify. And the victim's blood was on the passenger's hands, both of them.
Objection!
And who is this third party?
Obviously, the true culprit. Extraordinary.
Sure.
Order! 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 What exactly are you postulating?
Objection!
The defense's postulation is just that, nothing more than conjecture. The witnesses have clearly stated that they saw the accused.
Objection!
But when elaborating on this testimony, Mr. Fairplay said the two of them were wearing hats and I couldn't exactly make out their faces.
Yes. The tops of their heads were obscured by the roof. I could see the rest of them, though. That's right. Both gents were most certainly hatted. Hatters do tend to notice such things, sir.
And what particular styles of hat did the two gentlemen sport, Mr. First?
I'm afraid I don't remember.
And you call yourself a hatter?
The style of hat makes no difference. There was no third passenger in that cabin.
How can you be sure?
Because if there had been, the accused Mr. McGilded would undoubtedly have offered to depose the fact. That's what I'm saying.
Unless he's just being weird.
I don't know. Unless, that is, you are proposing that even more preposterous explanation. That the accused failed to even notice the presence of a true culprit in the very cabin in which he traveled?
Well, he's right. If there was another person traveling in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus, it's inconceivable that Mr. McGilded would have been unaware of it. Order! There is clearly a simple solution to this problem.
Bring the accused, Miss McGilda, to the stand.
Well, what say you, counsel?
The prosecution objects, my lord.
On what grounds?
As a suspect, he will have already made a full statement to the police.
But what if there's some reason why he's unable to speak freely?
Magnus McGilden is no uneducated ruffian.
Hmm.
If it indeed turns out the man had been withholding information, you can be sure it will have been the most deliberate act.
Counsel for the defense, what is your opinion? My lord, should we ask Mr. McGilda to testify or not?
Ah, fuck!
Yeah, whatever, sure. He has to get up here. Yes, we need to hear what he has to say in order to find out the truth. His arm racing.
Stupid little fucking hand race.
The defense would like to call Mr. McGilda to the stand. In that case, I would like to hear the opinion of the jury. Okay, so...
I'm all the odds,
Yes.
you're all the evens.
Yes.
Yes, I need a little time to consider this.
If you ask me, I think we should hear what Mr. McGilda has to say.
Get the man out here, I say.
It would be utterly illogical not to hear his testimony.
When something needs doing, get it done. That's how I run things at the guild.
Hearing what the patron of my favorite little park has to say? Oh, yes, that would be lovely.
Yes, the jury says the man must be heard.
Very well. The court will hear the defendant's testimony. Bailiff, show the defendant to the stand at once.
Who was Mr. McGilden?
Oh, he's like rich.
No, I mean, which one of us voiced him?
Oh, I don't know. Now, maybe what actually happened that night will finally become clear. That's a great question. Because I don't
I feel
remember.
like we should just... I feel like we just need to have like a spreadsheet of which one of us voices who.
Yeah, but like that's so much work. But to be fair, in case we have another 6 months,
6 month break.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
It'll be fine.
The proceedings be resumed. Mr. McGilded, have you been listening to the discourse of the day? Okay. Well,
I can remember.
I don't even
know what his voice could possibly fucking be.
Hey man, I can pull up the VOD.
No. That's the easy way out. That's like offering we make a spreadsheet.
I mean, hey, we can start making a spreadsheet for the next case. Because I
For
feel
the next case.
I mean, you know, we've gone what? 6 games, no spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So
But to be fair, I don't think we ever took a 6-month break.
yeah. But like we took a little break cuz we were in the middle of Dual Destinies, I think. And we figured it out.
We figured it out.
Well, oh, I did not mean to click. Oops.
Oh.
I'm trying to get my mouse covered by my blanket, but it's not gonna work. It okay. Well, I don't even know.
I'll take it.
All right, man.
I'll take Mr. McGilden.
Sure.
I don't even know what voice to do for him.
Well, he's a rich guy, and he seems nice, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know. He's innocent, if anything, I guess.
Hopefully. I don't know, I just have like generic man voice. To be sure I have, my lord. Sure, we'll do that.
Sorry, I was taking a sip of my smoothie. There are now two matters on which the court desires to hear from you. The first is whether or not there was a third party with you in the omnibus cabin, as proposed by the defense. The second is that if such a person was indeed present, why did you conceal the fact from the police?
Egad, no, 'tis not in my nature to hide anything at all.
Just answer the questions, please.
The truth of the matter is, I've been desperate about this all along. Do I tell yous all, or keep me mouth shut?
Tell us
Yeah, I
what.
forgot to see if like an Irish accent or something.
Probably. Tell us
Probably.
what, Mr. McGilded.
The fine fellow representing me is absolutely right. In the carriage on the night with myself and the other man, there was another passenger.
It's true?
Aye, and 'twas me who helped little urchin get away after it all happened.
You... What?
What?
No. Magnus McGilden. That convenient excuse can't save you now.
I'm truly sorry. So I am, Lord Van Zeeks. I'm sure you'll be wanting to know why I said nothing when I was taken in by the police. I do be having a very good reason, I assure you.
Which was?
Well, the little child was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It not in any way involved, you see.
But what? Hello?
What? If the police had known the wee one was there, they'd have assumed she'd done it. They'd have hauled her into this here courtroom just like myself. I was only trying to spare her that. Young hearts and young minds are easily damaged, my lord.
What? And who was this young child of whom you speak?
That's, I don't know.
You don't know?
Aye, well, the wee thing just happened to be in the carriage that night. I never saw her before or since.
Objection.
We have absolutely no reason to believe this man. The prosecution calls for the witness's statement to be disregarded by the court.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the urchin isn't here in this courtroom as we speak, listening to the proceedings.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if, like...
What? Someone trying to get away after them. It's no use.
Oh my
I
god.
can't see anything with the smoke.
Bro, what is going on? Okay, what all happened in that time frame? Okay, I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if a little child was able to hide like in the little box.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got bag, smoke, fire, someone's trying to get away, and then more smoke. Okay. What is going on?
Be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Cover your face.
Bailiff, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus.
I hereby call an emergency recess. Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom. Girl.
Bro.
We were hurriedly removed from the smoke-filled courtroom by the bailiff. Amid scenes of chaos, as people stumbled over one another in their desperation to flee the chamber. We had no idea what was happening. All we knew was that, for the time being at least, the trial was suspended.
Well.
To
be continued. All right. Sure.
I don't even remember where in the case we are. Like, I don't know what... I forgot what, like, thing it is. Okay, trial part 2.
Trial part 2.
From where?
Trial part 3.
Okay.
Fuck. Christ.
Because we didn't really have an investigation in this one, did we?
No.
Because okay, so
I think
the first case, it was we like just kind of used evidence. The second one, we investigated a bunch, and we didn't have a trial. We just investigated. And I think this one, we're just doing the trial, but we're introducing the jury system. So we haven't really investigated.
No.
Because we just kind of got thrown into the trial by the guy. He was like,
bro, I don't remember his
strong
name.
heart or whatever.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
We got it. We know what's going on.
Wow. What on earth just happened in there?
Mr. Naruhodo, I've managed to find out what happened.
Mr. Sato.
I was told it was an advanced form of smoke grenade, a type of exploding device that releases smoke.
A smoke grenade? It sounds like the sort of thing ninjas use.
They're just making sure everything is safe now. I think the trial will start again before long.
But who would have done something like that?
The police managed to catch someone who was trying to flee the courtroom, apparently.
Flee the courtroom? Why?
Well, it's a young girl around 15, I hear.
Uh-oh. A young girl?
Oh.
Then could it be the other passenger that Mr. McGilda was just talking about?
My thoughts exactly.
I like how he just like, he was like, yeah, and you know what? She might be here. LOL.
Right?
I don't. Hey, I was trying to protect this young lady from getting accused, but by the way, she's probably here.
She's probably here.
So he wasn't lying. Oh, what's become of Mr. McGilded, actually? Actually. There are so many things I need to ask him about, but he's not here.
I think he was summoned to the prosecutor's antechamber to answer questions, along with the young girl.
Who is she, I wonder? And what was she even doing here at the trial? She was taking a huge risk, and for what possible benefit to herself?
There's another matter that's troubling me.
What's that?
The 20 pence.
Oh,
According to the coachman, Mr. Beppo, he took 4 passengers that night on a fare of 5 pence each. That comes to a total of 20 pences exactly.
but now it seems there were in fact 5 passengers.
Which means the figures don't seem to add up again.
She's right. That is strange. What was the... I don't remember what the original thing that we called out. Like, was it a 25 thing? Or was it a, like... Was it supposed to be 4? Wait, no, then that would make sense. If it was 4.
Yes.
So then Beppo wouldn't have been doing anything wrong. And then he's cleared of all crime. Beppo's innocent. Easy peasy. Because I think it was, we called him out for charging for 5 when it should have been 4.
4.
But
yeah,
if there's
and then fucking Coachmaster got pissed off.
Yes.
But did he get mad that he was over or undercharging?
Over, I think. Because he was like the... You should have known better, Beppo, or something. But then Beppo didn't deny it?
But then,
did he not deny it?
Yeah, Beppo didn't speak up.
What?
So is Beppo in on this?
I don't know, man.
I'm so confused.
Well, counsel for the defense, kindly proceed to the courtroom. The trial will recommence in 5 minutes. Oh, thank you, officer. We'll go in straight away. Robot voice gets me.
Whoever she is, I imagine this young girl will be asked to take the stand and testify now. I really can't imagine what she's going to say. But it could alter the whole direction of the trial.
We'll know soon enough, Mr. Sato.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes.
Whatever. Go my yes.
Oh my yes.
Wow. Oh. I think I know who this is. I think I recognize. There's the young girl next to Mr. McGilded. Look. She must have been the one who caused the disturbance before. Well, after that rather eventful recess, the court will now resume the trial of Mr. Magnus McGilded. Now then, Lord Van Zeeks.
My lord.
I believe you have established the cause of the smoke which veiled proceedings earlier?
It seems to have been an advanced form of smoke grenade. Of the sort typically employed by the army.
Good gracious! The army? What in the devil's name?
It was an elaborate attempt by a young girl to cloak her escape from the public gallery, but she was caught. And now occupies the stand.
Your name, girl?
I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, I got that. Are you responsible for the smoke grenade which induced such pandemonium here in my courtroom? What is the meaning of this deplorable behavior?
If I may, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Begilded?
I think perhaps I ought to explain here why it is that this wee lass here. Bleh. Why it is that this wee lass was here in the first place, and why she tried to bolt like that. 'Tis all tied up with the events of that night, so it is.
Very well, Mr. Begilded. Give your testimony. You will explain to the court exactly how this young woman is involved in this case. Just what did happen that night? It's not like a defense lawyer needs that information or anything. True. Wow.
On the night in question, I took the back seat in the omnibus and promptly nodded off. Then, what?
Begora.
Begorra! Sure! A loud thud and a wee scream woke me up with a fair start. There was a fella collapsed on the floor at my feet, so I sat him up in the seat across from me. Then I turned to find out where the scream had come from. And bless my soul, what did I find? There was a child in there, all curled up in a ball, hiding her wee self away.
What? Okay. Yeah, man. I remain somewhat baffled, I confess. But from what I gather, on the night in question, this young girl was indeed riding in the omnibus. Is that correct?
Is exactly as the defense counsel said. This last was the 5th passenger, my lord.
Wow.
Okay.
Very well. The defense may now cross-examine the witnesses. Are you ready, counsel?
No.
Yes, my lord. Or rather, no. I have no idea where to start. I think this is one of my favorite ones. Favorite
My
animation.
favorite sprite in the entire series. It is just so good.
Especially, it's like, wow, he's talking to us.
Oh god.
Oh goodness. Whew. Wow. Time to press on everything.
Press everything. Alright.
Oh. And when you first got onto the omnibus, were there any other passengers already on board?
There were none. The cabin was empty and there was no one on the roof deck either.
You were the first passenger, as it were. I see.
Aye. And that's why I took the backside as I did, which is the most comfortable, so it is.
Could you explain exactly what you mean by the back seat?
By all means. Just how you already described it earlier.
I'm talking about the seat opposite, the one in which the poor gentleman who was stabbed was sitting. Like I said, 'tis the most comfortable and where I feel most at ease. And of course, I enjoy gazing through the skylight from time to time as well.
Hold it!
A loud thud, you say? And scream?
Aye, and that's right. How can I explain it? 'Twas like the sound of someone falling to the ground. That sort of noise.
So you think it was the sound of Mr. Mason falling to the floor, having been stabbed?
Well, now, you'll remember I was asleep at the time, so I wouldn't like to say. And when the sound woke me and I opened my eyes, there wasn't a soul to be seen in the carriage but the fellow on the floor.
You didn't see anyone. But at the same moment, you did hear a scream? Ah, from the seats above you on the roof deck, I presume.
Not above me. No, my lord. 'Twas from inside the cabin. But I wasn't altogether thinking about the scream. No, I was too stunned by the desperate sight before me eyes.
Oh, she was in the seat then.
She was in the seat?
I mean, I guess. I mean, okay.
Well, 'cause
if he's saying that he's not saying that he saw her, right?
no, but he literally says that on the fourth statement. No, the fifth statement.
Oh, unless in there. Did he? Okay, Was she? Okay, then what? Where did she come from? What?
Where is this child?
Did she like? Because there's no way for her to have been in the seat and get out without him have feeling it, or like I don't know if she could have had. I don't know if she had enough strength to like push up and get out of there if he was sitting on it.
Yeah.
Was she like on the roof, like on the inside somehow?
I don't know.
Spider-Man over here. I don't know. Okay, well,
Well,
all right.
go on.
You sat him up? The victim, you mean?
That I did. On the seat across from me, as I said. I could plainly see the poor devil was already gone. You wouldn't leave a dead man just lying on the floor now, would ya? It's common courtesy, so it is. I find that a little hard to believe. Lord Van Zeeks. Now, why would that be? You wake to find a man lying dead at your feet in the carriage. Any normal person would hail the cabman. Any upstanding member of London society, that is. Well, now, as you know, I'm in something of a special line of business.
The business of lending money at exorbitant rates of interest?
Unfortunately, my lord, not everyone is thankful for the help I offered them, and some would even see me dead. So I do try, where all possible, to avoid getting myself in a tangle with trouble.
Are you suggesting that you were just going to leave the man there?
Heavens alive, no. I was always intending to report it, so I was. Only, I had a mind to find out the whys and wherefores first.
The whys and wherefores?
Right you are. There were some details I wanted to understand before anyone else got to meddling. That wee scream I heard, for example. Wouldn't your good self do just the same?
Yes. The scream he says he heard at the same time as the thud of the victim collapsing.
Hold it!
I'm afraid I don't understand. I'm sure you told the court that there was no one else in the carriage except for yourself and the victim.
So I did, sir. So I did. As far as I could see, that is.
What do you mean by that?
Well, now, 'tis a queer thing. The wee scream I heard as I woke up came from, if you'll excuse my vulgar expression, under me backside.
Yeah, so she was in the seat.
What?
So how did he like see her? I'm so confused. Did he? Okay.
How did she? What?
Good gracious. Under your backside?
And when I lifted the seat on which I'd been sitting, I found there was a wee. Oh, I've skipped that.
Oh.
I found there was a wee cubby hole there for storage.
Mr. Naruhodo, we can examine the omnibus ourselves, remember?
Yes, of course. The whole bus was submitted as evidence.
This would be a very good time to have a thorough look around inside.
We already did. Don't worry.
Yes. And that's when I found her.
Okay, I guess he's just saying that he got up and opened it, I guess.
Yes. But then how would the kid have done anything? It still doesn't make sense.
No, but we are getting a little bit more from here. But I also I wonder why she would scream like that. You know?
Because it's not like she could see anything.
Unless she could. I don't know. There's a little hole down there.
Doubt it.
I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Okay.
You say she was hiding herself?
Aye, that's right. It was hard to see the dim lamplight, but she was all curled up in a wee ball when our eyes met. Well, me heart nearly stopped beating in my in me chest. Ugh.
Ugh. You're really overacting this.
Still in all, I pulled her out from under there and sat her on the seat opposite so I can have a wee chinwag with her.
The seat opposite.
That's right. Just next to the dead gentleman there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You sat this young girl next to a corpse, sir?
Well, as I'm sure I mentioned, a gentleman in my position can all too often find himself in mortal danger. So, I needed to find out just who this urchin was, you see. And while I was in the middle of talking with her, I heard another scream. A fella's voice this time.
Presumably, that scream was Mr. First, who was sitting on the roof deck seats.
Right you are again, I would say, sir. Looking down through the skylight, he must have seen this young girl and this gentleman with a knife in his belly.
In other words, the previous witnesses did not, in fact, see you at all, Mr. McGilden. What they believed to be yourself and the victim was, in fact, this girl and the late Mr. Mason?
Aye, my lord. I was, as I think everyone understands now, sat at the back of the carriage out of sight.
Wow.
Wow.
It is certainly plausible. The defendant is somewhat diminutive in stature, and readily confused, perhaps, with this young girl.
After that, of course, with the scream from the gentleman over us, the driver realized something was wrong and pulled up the horses.
Thank you. I've heard enough. The events as explained are clear in my mind. However, at least one conundrum remains. Who is the girl?
Her name is Gina Lestrade?
Maybe, or Lestrade? I don't know.
Lestrade? We'll go with Lestrade. Her name is Gina Lestrade, my lord. She's a chancer, earns her crust among large crowds, relieving people of their purses. It's commonly called a pickpocket.
What? This girl here? A petty thief? I've seen her a few times.
Okay.
Order! Order! Is this true, Miss Lestrade? Miss Lestrade, you will answer the question.
Jesus Christ!
Ah! How dare you? What is the meaning of this? Ah! The girl! She's gone!
Open your eyes.
Oh my god, yeah, because yes, this is also one of my favorite Ace Attorney tracks. And I was like trying to, because I've seen her and I've seen her name, and this makes a lot more sense now. Ugh, I love this song. I also had something in my eye. So sorry. It's like she hit me with something too. Oh my god.
She hit you with the smoke bomb.
Ow. What kind of voice does she look like? She's what, 15?
Yes.
She seems a little dangerous at times.
Yes. I think she also, like, in her text bubbles, does just have the accent present in the text bubble. So I feel like you'll get in the swing of things, like I did with McGilden.
Hopefully.
You'll feel it out.
Yeah. How does a 15-year-old sound?
Honestly, not too much different.
True. I'm over here. Good gracious. How? What was the point in that little sidestep? Oh goodness. Okay, yeah. I know what you lot are thinking. Grown-ups are all the same. This dirty little dipper, you'll say, slipped up and got caught on the job. She got herself backed into a corner, so she knifed the gent. Go on. That's what's in your heads, ain't it? No, not at all. This is a court of law. We're here to determine the, I don't know what that said. The truth, probably?
Yes.
Look, knives are for cowards. Only thugs use weapons like that. All I need for what I do is these fingers. I'm a professional, all right? Maybe not in your eyes, but I got pride in what I do. Let me guess. You don't count smoke guns among weapons for thugs? Oh, this? Yeah, this was in a bag I lifted the other day. Down where they keep the four-wheel drags. It's nice, isn't it? I like the pink best. Ah! Do not wave that thing in my direction again.
So, you admit that you were riding the omnibus on the night in question? She's alright, lass. You can tell them the truth now.
The side glove is crazy.
Right.
Alright, yeah. It's just like the Irishman said. So he is Irish. Well, who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
The court accepts this girl, Miss Gina Lestrade, as a valid and significant witness in this case. Accordingly, young lady, we will now hear your testimony, if you please. You will tell the court exactly what happened in the omnibus on the night in question. Alright, if I have to. So I snuck inside the carriage before they yoked up the horses, just like always. But it was a right old waste of time. I got nothing to show for me troubles that night. I'll tell you, you can't see a blind thing in that hiding place. It's pitch in there. Then after a while, I hear this loud bang. Nearly jumped out of my skin, I did, and the scream just came out. It's because of that this swell found me. You did help me get away, mind. Yes, he let you go. I fail to understand why you would let the street urchin go, Mr. McGilden.
Oh, 'tis simplicity itself, my lord.
You see, she couldn't possibly have killed the other passenger. I knew that for a fact.
How?
As I'm sure I said before, sir. I was sitting right on top of the place where she was hiding herself.
I think a demonstration is called for. But, yeah, man.
This is where I was sat that night.
And the cubbyhole of which you have spoken is underneath the seat, I presume. Yes, it does appear just large enough to accommodate someone of this girl's stature.
Aye. But of course, the wee lass was stuck in there. Because I parked myself on the seat for the duration.
Ah!
So you see, that's why I let the lass bolt. I knew that if the police found her there, they'd automatically assume she'd done it. But I couldn't live with myself if a young life was ruined when all the time I knew she was innocent.
Even though you must have realized your action would result in your own innocence being called into question?
Not at all, my lord. Not at all. I knew in my own heart that I was innocent. So I thought it is worth taking a punt on my own good name for the sake of this less fortunate lass.
My goodness! What a perfect gentleman!
My lord, this fine example of a man cannot possibly be guilty of a heinous crime like that. I'm ashamed of myself for ever doubting you, sir.
Oh wait, yeah, oh my god. We win. With calm, calculated reasoning, one arrives clearly at the truth every time. We win.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Saints alive! All 6 members of the jury consensual in their leaning to a verdict of not guilty?
But okay, but that still doesn't answer the question of who fucking murdered the dude. What?
Mr. Naruhodo, this, well, it must mean
It must mean what?
that we were victorious.
We've won? Are you sure?
Objection.
Gulp.
Yeah, there it is.
If the sight of my iron-heeled Wellington offends, pray, do forgive the discourtesy. This really is a consummate example of the one monumental flaw in British judicial practices.
Oops.
Where evidence and reasoning should be paramount, emotion rules the day.
Emotion?
The witness's last statement gives us a clear insight into his true nature.
What do you mean, his true nature?
Do you really think Scotland Yard would have made such a glaring omission? After the incident, the omnibus was comprehensively searched by officers of the police. Obviously, the interior of this cubbyhole was as the witness put it, was included in their investigation. The compartment under the posterior seat was full of the coachman's belongings. It's noted in black and white here in the police report.
Good lord.
The evidence has been tampered with. In order to corroborate Mr. McGilded's story, someone has unlawfully removed everything from under the seat.
What? Man, now who would have done that? Order! Order! How could such a devious contrivance possibly have been affected, counsel?
Naturally, we must acknowledge the deficiencies of the constabulary in allowing this to have happened.
Oh.
However, I assure you, when the omnibus was wheeled into the courtroom this morning, the compartment under the seat was not empty.
Yeah, because when we looked at it, it wasn't empty, so that must have happened
There was
in
definitely
that,
stuff.
in that recess.
Yeah.
Gulp.
Well, my Nepalese friend,
Me?
when the carriage was submitted as evidence, doubtlessly you examined it in fine detail, as would any self-respecting practitioner of the law. Pray, what did you find in the condition of the undersea compartment to be. Oh, to be sure, the young gentleman will be able to clear this up in a jiffy.
Sorry?
Go ahead. You tell the court now. Now, fella, how this is all an elaborate excuse by the desperate Lord Van Zieks.
What?
Well,
Well, counsel, do you have something to say on this matter? No. How am I supposed to answer?
so
What-
we could lie
No,
and
we
secure
can't.
the case.
We can't lie. What can I say
Fair.
about the state of that little compartment under the seat in the omnibus?
I didn't look.
No, we can't say that either. Because we definitely looked. But also, the thing is, I don't know, when we looked at it, I was like, I feel like she could have fit in there. Even with all that stuff in there. Because it wasn't
Yeah,
completely full.
Yeah, she could have like curled up.
But she said, but also it wasn't empty. I can't lie.
I can't lie.
It wasn't empty.
It wasn't empty.
Imagine we were supposed to lie.
I'm gonna be pissed. I don't think either of us saved.
I think I saved just now.
I didn't.
I really don't know if giving this answer is helping my helping my cause as counsel for the defense, but as far as I remember, at least, when I first examined the compartment, I'm fairly certain there were a number of articles inside it. Yes. What happens if we said I didn't look at it? What if
Right?
What if we never did?
Right?
Like, what if we? I don't remember if that was like a forced look.
I don't remember.
Because if it wasn't, then like technically, if we never looked at it, we could.
Well, I would assume that we would have had to have known, right? Because they made us point out on the diagram where the other person. Well,
we didn't
could
look-
have like said the area above the seat.
Well, I mean that's basically when we pressed the seat, it counted it as us saying the opposite seat, not inside the seat.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. If it wasn't a forced look, we technically could have gone this entire time without looking.
Well, no, because they didn't make us look, but
Unless it was like we had to check
Sasuke was
everything.
even like
Unless we had to
because
check everything.
they pointed it out, and they're like, we can look at it again and see the area under the seat. Like they wanted you to look at it, but they didn't force you.
Not true, but we'd already looked at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're telling the truth. Are you sure, counsel?
Bewitched. What are you saying now, you daft I thought you were on me side here.
Okay, but like I can't lie in court.
Yeah, we can't lie. What game are you playing? Your task is to defend the man in the stand.
Unless
Why would you say something to compromise his position?
Unless it was unless it was supposed to be empty, it was actually empty, and then the police just like
Put shit in there.
put stuff in there. Or I mean, could it have been empty and then like I don't know, they threw the stuff in after this whole affair happened? Just someone put stuff in there after? And then it just
Oh.
got taken out again for some reason?
Maybe?
I don't know. This is weird.
I don't know.
As the advocate for the defense in this trial, I confess I'm still not entirely sure where I stand. But it seems to me that I should state what facts I do know as clearly and honestly as possible.
Interesting.
Bro, calm down.
'Tis not altogether pleasing, fella.
I'm simply telling the truth, Mr. McGilded.
Well, don't forget that you're supposed to be representing my best interests here, lad. Now then. Phyllis' memory is a curious thing, and not altogether reliable. No, the court must consider these facts. That their cubbyhole under the seat is as empty as the devil's heart. So it is. Do you think perhaps it would be in your best interest now to admit that you might have been mistaken?
Ooh, I don't like this.
I'm gonna save now that I know. I'm going to save.
Unless,
Yes.
like, I don't know. I don't know if that was, if that was supposed to be you don't automatically get docked for it, but that wasn't the right answer.
I don't know. Police attorney loves docking you for dumb shit. So I feel like they absolutely fucking would have docked us there.
Why? Why do I feel like something's not right here? That's not. Nothing's right.
Nothing's right. This doesn't add up.
I should like the jury to weigh in on this matter, I think.
That compartment is designed to house equipment used to maintain the smooth running of the carriage. The guild's rules state that the omnibus should be properly and fully equipped at all times. So it certainly wouldn't have been empty then on the night in question. Beppo isn't that irresponsible. That money-lending fleecer and the pick purse are lying.
Oh, gulp.
Ah, fuck.
Ugh.
Ah!
I can't believe I was nearly taken in. That stinking the stinkiners are always stinkers. Nothing but cowards, a lot of them.
What? Oh no.
It's a trick. Of course it's a trick.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to do that. I think that's...
Right, this feels right. Story progression-wise.
Quite so. I must concur here. Oh. Guys. Not all at once. We don't have to be hasty, guys.
Right.
With calm, calculated reasoning, one arrives clearly at the truth every time. Yes, but every time a different truth, it seems. I wonder if one of the jurors did it. I wonder if that will ever be a thing.
I don't know. My lord, I humbly exhibit the scales of justice. Clearly a verdict of not guilty at this time would be wholly inappropriate.
Thank you, counsel. But before we proceed any further, there is the matter of the outstanding cross-examination. Counsel, for the defense, begin your questioning of the witness, please. Yes, my lord. What just happened? The whole balance of the trial just shifted, almost beyond recognition. Oh my god, recognition. The Reaper of the Bailey is at work, it would seem. Okay, but okay, to be fair, that's not really doing anything manipulative if that's literally just stating the facts of the case.
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't. Now I want to know what happens if you do say oh, I didn't see, or it totally was empty. You know, I'd love to know what would happen.
probably just you're lying. Get this man out of here. Or if we said we didn't see
Yeah.
it, Susato would probably be no, we can't. Or if honestly, Susato would probably be we can't say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be an achievement, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know.
Well, what the girl saw.
Okay.
So,
Hold it!
you were already in the omnibus before it even set off on its run? Well, yeah. I mean, what's the point of spending a joey to make a few bob, eh? That's a rum idea, innit? I suppose she means there's no point spending money to make money. It actually makes sense. Counsel, may I remind you that this girl is a petty thief? Kindly refrain from entertaining her tenants.
Well, that does clear up the little mystery of the fares and all.
Alright, Beppo.
For paying passengers at 5 pence apiece, making the 20 to which the captain testified. And one little scapegrace riding for free.
The right cock of a driver always goes for some grub before his last run, see? So that's when I slip into the carriage and get myself in and under the seat. Nice and easy, right?
But your hiding place is a storage compartment full of equipment for the coach, no?
Yeah, there's brushes and buckets and whatnot in there. Sure. I always chuck all that out and cram it in a corner somewhere. No one ever seems to bother much.
And yet, according to the report filed by the police officer who first arrived at the scene, the compartment was full of such paraphernalia.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. Like I said, I moved all that stuff out so I could hide under the seat. That's all I can tell you. It seems we've reached the end of that line of inquiry. Continue.
Hold it!
Beppo, you're not off the hook anymore. A waste of time? Why is that? Well, most nights I'm on me own in the god permit at least some of the time. I beg your pardon? Did you say god permit? Oh, yeah. Well, that's what my kind call it. You'd say the omnibus, I suppose. The point is, any normal run, the carriage ain't got no one in it for a while. And that's when you come out of your hiding place and get away? That's it. Only that night, this cove was set on me seat from the start. And he didn't budge the whole way, did he? Not 1 inch. I was totally stuck. Do you mean to tell us that you were present in the carriage for the duration? You were under the seat the entire time while events unfolded in the enclosed cabin? Yeah. Right, mister?
To be sure, to be sure. I was as shocked as anyone. You don't expect to lift the cushion you've been sat on and find a child now, do ya?
So this Miss Lestrade couldn't possibly be the culprit then.
There was a 6th person in the omnibus.
True! So you couldn't see out into the cabin at all? Not a jot! Most days I push the cushion up with me. What? Okay. Not a jot. Most days I push the cushion up with me head and look at the crack. Then I can have a butcher's at who I'm gonna fiddle. I thought you were a pickpocket, not a butcher. I mean, I can have a look. The seat I get under ain't as plush as the other one, see? So most of the time, the passengers plan themselves opposite. But for some reason that night, this your Irishman spent the whole journey right over me head. And for that reason, you weren't able to push the cushion up to peek out. I see. Truth is, I ain't too happy in small dark places. Feels too much like being thrown in the clink. But it's the only place to hide in them carriages, so it's opposite's choice. Why doesn't she just stick to picking people's pockets in the open then? I'd say there's some reason that she's not letting on, judging from her demeanor. So anyway, I was a bit scared, but I had to just stick it out under there. Nothing else for it.
Hold it!
When you say a loud bang, do you mean the noise of someone falling to the floor? Could have been, I suppose. I don't remember so well. Point is, it made me jump. And you let out a scream involuntarily? That's right. And then I felt the cushion over me head get lighter all of a sudden. Presumably when the defendant got up in order to help the victim. Yes.
Or not. It could equally have been the moment the accused stood in order to stab his victim, could it not?
Well, girl, did you see what happened at that crucial moment? Yeah, I saw it. What? I pushed up the cushion and had a quick butcher's while I had the chance, didn't I? The Irishman was sitting up the bloke. The bloke would had fallen on the floor on the seat opposite.
That matches Mr. McGilda's account, of course.
But then, the fella suddenly turns around and looks right at me. I sunk back down again, but it was too late by then. I should never have risked looking.
Hold it!
And when Mr. McGilda discovered you, he pulled you out from your hiding place? I was scared stiff, I was. He dragged me out and sat me down on the seat and all. Next to the victim, Mr. Mason. Yeah, the bloke had a knife in its guts. He was still bleeding. Then the carriage lurched a bit, and he ended up falling onto me.
Ugh, how awful.
Both me hands got covered in blood. It made me feel sick as a dog. Both our hands covered in blood. That must be what the rooftop passenger saw. After that, I believe you talked with Mr. McGilded for a while. Is that correct? He asked me some stuff. Wanted to know me name and what I was up to in that. Then I heard some from up above. Someone screamed. Yes, Mr. First on the roof deck, one would presume. Well, I didn't want no one seeing me face, so I didn't look up. Then the horses were drawn up smartish, and this here Irishman says to me, "Get back under the seat. I'll see that you can get away later."
All 6 members of the jury have decided the defendant was innocent.
For one brief shining moment, yes.
It's clear that they are still very unsure. If we could just find some conclusive piece of evidence among this new testimony, I'm sure we would cinch the verdict we want.
Yes, I think you're right. And I have this feeling, something bothering me, but I just can't quite put my finger on it. I'm glad you do, because I don't. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna save. So we gotta present something here. Cool.
Why to waste time? I have nothing to show from the trope design.
Turns out the omnibus that we have is not the one from that night. Let's see. So, blood's on the floor. That's always a good sign. So if we look in here again, reasonably soft, but it's actually rather hard to sit on it. And just wet enough for 2 gentles. Yeah, okay. Women's clothes are very impractical, aren't they? True. Yeah, see, now there's nothing in there. But that wasn't like it before. There was definitely stuff in there before. A photograph. And what is it that she's playing with? Is she playing with a coin or a button?
Oh, it looked like a coin.
It looks like a coin. I was just curious.
I truly do not believe this story of her getting blood on both gloves when if you look at the photo there's like no blood. I truly do not believe that story that there would have been blood on the glove.
Like it. I mean, if
Oh.
she had fallen to the floor, there's a big pile of blood on the floor. I don't know if I believe like if him rolling onto her, you know, like I don't know. But there is a big pile of blood on the floor. So he may have been bleeding a lot. He could have been. I don't know. This is very fascinating.
Fuck.
This is very fascinating. Because I'm like, I don't...
Hers is just like, oh, it's...
Because, yeah, there's a lot of blood on the floor. But... What else is in here? There's the skylight. Yeah. And, like, there's so much blood on the floor. But why...
Oh, I don't know what they want from us.
We surely would have looked at this, like, we surely would have looked at, like, this blood stain.
Wait.
Right? Like,
I'm gonna be so real. I feel like I don't remember there being blood on the floor of the omnibus, but I don't remember.
Unless this was done recently as well.
They switched out the omnibus, and they switched out the cushions. That's the new theory.
I don't know. That does seem a little strange. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this? Well, because I feel like that surely would have been brought up, right?
Right? Why do I feel like I don't remember the bloodstain on the floor?
I don't know.
Why don't I remember the bloodstain on the floor?
I don't...
What?
Hmm. I don't... Let's see. I think you're right. I don't think... I feel like we would have, like, talked about that piece of that blood on the ground.
Right? Do we also remember what the fucking number used to be on it?
No.
Because I don't even remember what the number was. It does still say the Phoenix Wright Omnibus.
I mean, I wonder if they all say that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I feel like I don't remember there being blood on the floor.
Hmm.
So that's the only thing I can think of that would be mainly presentable. But came out.
We did press everything, right?
I'm pretty sure. Did we press that last one?
Did we? I feel
Hold
like
on.
tell you.
Yes.
Hold it!
Well, ended up falling on me.
Yeah, he pulled you. Hmm.
What if we tried presenting the omnibus on the last statement? That's all I have.
Hmm.
Present. Omnibus. Music didn't stop. That doesn't sound good.
I'm wondering if there's a emotion thing, like that we could have missed.
Yeah, because I was glancing over. And I
Yeah.
didn't see any movement.
Hmm. Second side. Can't
Hold it!
see out. Cabin. Sit. For some reason that night.
Ah, fuck.
Well, no.
Okay. So okay. Go to the third statement.
Hold on. Third statement. I'm assuming
And
press.
yeah, press it again. That didn't happen the first time. I'm wondering if
did not.
I'm wondering if we pressed something that made that happen.
Maybe. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. Is something wrong, Mr. McGilded?
Oh, I do apologize. There is something. Was there something the matter, Council?
I'm just wondering if Miss Lestrade's last comment made something occur to you, perhaps. You seem to be thinking something to yourself.
Oh, no. 'Twas not important. I was feeling bad for the poor lass is all. I remember feeling desperate myself as a young lad. Shut up in the dark. 'Twas terrifying, so it was.
I see. Yes, I'm sure we can all sympathize. I'm still scared of the dark now. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And I don't know about yourself, but I find that the darkness seems to make everything you hear seem that much louder as well.
Yeah. I suppose it does. Maybe. Miss Lestrade. Did you hear something that night? Anything? An unusual noise, perhaps? Nah, not really. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring.
But jabbers, there's no need to tell the whole world of me foibles, you little scamp.
What a pity. If only Miss Lestrade had heard something, it might have given us a vital new clue.
Yes. What should we make of that last statement of hers? That sounds important.
Profoundly important.
My lord, I believe the statement just made by the witness is profoundly important. Profoundly important? But all she said was that she heard nothing. Yes, which is the profoundly important point. I'm almost sure of it. I'm almost sure that I don't understand the inner workings of your Eastern mind, Council. Nevertheless, Miss Gina Lestrade, you will supplement your formal testimony by repeating that last statement, please. What? Supplement? What are you on about? Don't give me all your fancy talk. I know what you're trying to do. Well, it won't work on me. That's right. Insult the judge. Always a good move. And then that got added. Oh shoot. I was, hold on. Oops. Yeah, okay. So you were straining to hear what was happening the entire time? Since the moment you hid yourself? Not exactly, no. Sorry? Well, there was no one in the cabin to start with. I could just push the cushion up and have a butcher's to see what was what. But then, when I saw the swell getting on, I got me head down so he didn't notice me. And Mr. McGilded sat on the seat under which you were hiding, correct? Yeah! Would you Adam and Eve it, eh? What a mug! So then, all I could do was listen. Like, he's just so surprised. I was waiting to jump out of there as soon as I heard him leave, see? But would he? Not likely. Even though we stopped here and there, I never heard the door open. So I just had to stay put and listen to him driving his pigs to market, snoring like an old dog he was. Are there any conclusions we can draw from that, I wonder? Well, yeah, okay, so then the two up top said they tried to knock. And she didn't say that she heard anything.
Yes.
There was no one in the cabin, and then, yeah, so that doesn't make sense. Because surely they would have heard knocking. And also, right?
Because she also heard a
never heard.
loud bang.
Also, never heard the door open, but nobody was on there to begin with, so how did the defendant get in there? Or how did the victim get in there?
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, so that means that yeah,
Yeah, even though we stopped here and there, I never heard the door open.
that does not add up.
Okay.
Miss Lestrade, what you have just told the court is clearly at odds with the facts. Ah, at odds? Are you sure, man? Absolutely.
It seems my learned Nipponi's friend is not as dull-witted as I feared.
So Van Zieks realized it too. Counsel, I must insist that you bolster your claim with evidence, or some complicit party's name at the very least. Yes, my lord. I expect you to demonstrate this alleged contradiction to the court. According to Miss Lestrade, while she was hiding in the omnibus that night, she heard nothing but the sound of Mr. McGilded snoring. But think, Ryunosuke, think! There's something else she should have heard. I guess we could.
Person?
Yeah, well, yeah, the victim.
Yeah.
Forget it. Very well, my lord. Allow me to elaborate. On a particular sound that Miss Lestrade could not have failed to hear on the night in question. The sound very clearly explained by the presence of the following person. Oh. No, okay, would it be him or would it be like one of the two guys?
I'm thinking it's Mason.
I would assume so.
Take that!
Because,
I mean, because the door would have had to open.
yeah.
Thrice fired Mason? Yes, my lord. The sound that Miss Lestrade cannot have failed to hear is that of the victim, Mr. Mason, boarding the omnibus. Wow. Order! Order! Explain your reasoning, counsel. Miss Lestrade, allow me to confirm something. You claimed earlier that you were the first person on board the omnibus. Is that correct? Yeah, of course I was. I got on while the driver was in the pub, didn't I? And the next person to board the omnibus was Mr. McGilded?
But it was. Not a soul was in the cabin when I climbed aboard. At least, not in plain sight.
So you were, to all intents and purposes, alone in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus at that time.
Did I not just say as much? I wasn't traveling with anyone else, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I saw him get on, remember? Through the crack under the seat cushion. He was on his own for sure. And, from what we've heard, the carriage made a number of stops after that on its onward journey. During which time, did you not hear the door opening or closing at all? Nah, I never heard it. That's exactly what I was listening for, weren't it? Waiting for the swill to leave. In which case, when and how did the victim end up in the carriage? Ah. We know that the victim collapsed inside the enclosed cabin of the omnibus. Therefore, Miss Lestrade's statement about what she did, or did not, hear, is at odds with the facts. Ah! Wow.
Yes, this petty thief statement was clearly flawed.
Lord Van Zeeks. Yes, he knew. He knew all too well that there was an inconsistency in Miss Lestrade's statement.
It would seem words of thanks are in order for my learned friend.
What are you talking about?
You have demonstrated matters impeccably. This witness and her colorful statements are entirely unreliable. Her words are convenient untruths, nothing more.
He's dead right. How could the victim possibly not have boarded the omnibus? That makes no sense whatsoever. And this girl is a pickpocket. Let's not forget that. Oh.
crap.
Oh. She didn't even say anything. I didn't want to judge the dear little mite just because she has some rather naughty ways. But I must say, I can't abide liars.
And neither can I.
Mr. Foreman!
I didn't want to judge the girl just because she has some less than
Salubrious.
salubrious ways, thank you. But I must say, I cannot abide liars.
Oh.
Dang it!
Oh man, we lost. No.
Ooh, no, I think there's still one more.
Yeah, but... I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Mr. Naruhodo, that's 5 jury members leaning towards guilty.
Okay, well, if he can say never mind to 6 being on the innocent side, then we can say no to 6 being on the guilty side.
Exactly. Well, your consideration for others is refreshing, my Nipponese friend. To the considerable troubles you have spared me, Yes, very refreshing.
Ah!
Ah, what are you playing at? Yeah, have you forgotten who you're looking for, you useless Eastern... I don't even know what that is.
Oh my god.
This is carnage. It's perfect.
Why is he a freak?
Right?
Her number 2 is the only one left.
Mr. Naruhodo, the way this is going,
I know. If we can't find some new way to convince everyone of Mr. McGilded's innocence, the judge will rule and we'll have lost. Oh. I very much wanted to believe the words of one of London's most respected gentlemen, but those of us in service know we must accept hard truths. Oh. Oh, true. Yes, the witness's last statement seems to have revealed a critical inconsistency in her story. However, if we consider the possibility that her statement is in fact the truth, it may shed an entirely new light on this whole case.
What are you saying? Counsel!
I'm sorry, sir. Whatever do you mean? Counsel, I will not tolerate you attempting to prorogue my adjudication. What? Yeah, man. Explain yourself at once.
When the accused boarded the omnibus on the night in question, the victim was nowhere to be seen. Subsequently, the carriage door was not heard opening a single time, as testified by the witness in the stand.
And yet the victim's body was found inside the carriage.
If this petty thief's words are to be believed, how do you explain the victim's miraculous appearance inside the cabin of the omnibus?
There's only one way to explain how the victim came to be inside the carriage. I mean, I would not, again, like, I'm not, if he was put there after he died, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the problem
It's-
is, like,
well, no.
there's not another entrance. Unless, wait. Could he have
Is
died?
there?
Wait. Could he have died on the roof and then he got thrown in there?
No. Because I don't think that... Does that open?
It could.
Wait a minute.
It could. There's
I think I see a latch.
Bro, and if you know, wait. That would explain why the blood would just be on the floor if he was just thrown in there.
Yeah, he was thrown in from the top.
Yeah.
Wait, so then what's going on with fair play and
first.
Unless
Unless Fair Play could have murdered him and tried to frame. He could have tried to do it. Like, I think they were trying to try to tell all along. Hey man, then there's another entrance, and then he was put there after he died would be two in the same. Unless he just entered the cabin from the skylight for some reason when he was alive. For fun.
That wouldn't
For
make
fun.
sense. Yeah.
But that he was in there already doesn't make sense.
Well, or catch up any description.
It can't be opened from inside the
So-
cabin. So they could,
Yeah.
but it could have been opened from the outside.
Yes.
I think that I can get in from there. I mean,
Okay, but now the question. Well, so
and then like if she because it could be that she could also just be lying about something or like hiding something else, because like she said that she heard a peek, or that she peeked and she saw McGilden, and that like wasn't there some other noise there somewhere? I don't remember if there was like another piece of noise.
She said that she didn't like hear anything.
Well, I meant
besides
like,
that bang.
yeah, and maybe the bang was him, because like, what kind
Falling
of,
into the carriage.
yeah, like what other, I don't know how stabbing someone would make a big bang like that. So if he's,
Yeah.
so I think the bang was him being thrown into the garage.
And that would make sense on why he was on the floor.
And then why, I don't know, and I guess it would make sense on why he would pick him up, just if he, because that also wouldn't explain, like, he didn't explain how the body got in there. He just explained, like, yeah, he was on the floor and I picked him up. But it's like, what? Oh, he was, he was asleep. So that would make sense on why he wouldn't have, like, really questioned it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with there's another entrance.
Yeah.
I think I saved.
If the door wasn't opened even once, the only explanation is that the victim entered the enclosed cabin some other way.
Objection.
I wondered what new fantasy you would come up with in your blind panic. But behold, the omnibus is here for us all to see. The only side of the enclosed cabin is furnished with a door. The other has only windows. Fixed windows which cannot possibly open. In short, there is no entrance to the cabin other than the door.
Objection.
Wrong.
But there could be. There's one possibility you haven't considered.
Oh, really?
Really? Yes, one other way inside that isn't the door. Another opening, the use of which allowed the victim to appear inside the enclosed cabin. Wow, everyone liked that. All right, counsel. The defense will identify the location for the court. Here is the omnibus on which the incident occurred. Where on earth is this entrance by which you propose the victim entered the cabin? It was right here. And I'm not even gonna
There.
save.
That.
Present.
The answer is obvious. It can only have been the skylight. I say, the skylight? Yes.
Objection.
Your ludicrous proposal almost has me lost for words. However,
The skylight may well be large enough for someone to pass through.
Objection.
so you claim. You have a shred of evidence to support your addle-brained theory.
Both Mr. McGilded and Miss Lestrade said the same in their testimonies. They each claimed to have heard a loud thud, such as the noise made by someone falling to the floor. Yes, which has already been explained, as the sound of the victim falling from his seat, having been assaulted with the dagger. Does someone make that much noise? Like, wouldn't the difference between someone falling from the skylight be different than someone slumping over from their chair?
It would be a much different sound.
Yes, it has, but would a man slipping from the seat onto the floor really have made such a loud noise as the witnesses describe?
Yeah.
The noise loud enough to cause Miss Lestrade to let out an involuntary cry, in fact. Good gracious! Perhaps, in fact, that was the movement that the victim made his entrance into the cabin. No, let me rephrase that. The victim didn't enter the cabin as such. He fell into it.
Objection.
You're now suggesting the victim fell from the skylight into the cabin? That's simply impossible.
How can you be so sure?
Because if the victim had fallen inside through the skylight, as you say, the passengers on the roof deck would have seen it happen.
Unless they did it. Genius.
And yet, not one person made mention of such events in their testimony.
Well,
They're guilty.
yes, that's true, but
Might the humble fella make a wee comment here?
Mr. McGilded?
To be sure now, the two fellows who were sat on the roof that testified afore said nothing of the victim falling through the skylight. But it seems to me, my lord, that is not so much a case of them not saying, but
Didn't want to.
aye. 'Tis a case of them being unable to say.
What?
I think perhaps the two fellas do be having something of a compelling reason not to mention what happened. Would you not agree, fine ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Oh my goodness! Surely not.
Those two chaps on the roof?
You mean the ones who stuck the knife in the man were...
Ah! Oh. Gulp.
Just what exactly are you insinuating here, you blitherer?
You rotter. He said, you rotter. What are you insinuating?
This is a flaming outrage. I have a good mind to give you a blinker in a minute.
He'll give you a shiner in a minute, he said. And so will I.
Mr. Fairplay.
You're effectively accusing me, a city gentleman and a well-respected banker. And me, a very angry hatter. Suggesting that someone like me could have stabbed that man in the guts. It's a disgrace. It's scandalous. It's... Ah! I protest in the strongest possible term. That's right. I protest too. About you rotten scoundrel.
Why is he doing that?
Right?
Order! 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 This is not the time, witnesses. I will not permit this wanton invasion of the stand. Return to the anteroom at once.
But this is beyond reason, my lord. It's outrageous. It's very hurtful, you know. My lord, if I may comment.
Go ahead, Lord Van Zeeks.
And was the defense that incited this outburst from the witnesses. My learned friend has seen fit to abandon all protocol and accuse the witnesses without proof.
Accuse? I never intended to. Well,
It seems, young Nipponese, that your command of the English tongue is wanting. You propose to this court that the victim fell through the skylight from the roof deck of the omnibus. That hypothesis cannot possibly stand without the rooftop passengers being aware of the events. You have branded these gentlemen liars. You have intimidated their criminal guilt. Ugh, my brain stopped there. In our British court of law, that is what is termed a baseless accusation.
I know I was rash to put this idea forward without any actual evidence, but you can't just dismiss it without a second thought.
What are we waiting for? Wasting time for? Get them to testify.
I thought there was something fishy about that hat from the moment I laid eyes on the fellow. We have to see this matter through, one way or another.
If there's filth and rubbish in our midst, we must dispose of it at once. Oh yeah, bars.
What's happening, Mr. Naruhodo?
The spectators in the public gallery they're in a complete frenzy. Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First.
My lord?
You will take the stand again and make another formal testimony in reference to the indictment brought by the defense.
Yes, my lord.
Why are they just But he looks so guilty by doing this.
Right? I didn't come here for this.
There's no time to think this through. All I can do is keeping pushing forward. This is so...
This is so.
How do you refute something like that, though? Like, how do you just say, like, no, he wasn't there?
You're wrong. Yeah.
We were the only two people on the roof deck. Roof deck, dead or alive. I can swear to that.
If anything had happened where we were sitting, don't you think one or the other of us would have noticed?
In any case, neither of us know the first thing about the victim. We had no reason to kill the man.
The skylight was shut the entire time, I tell you. We couldn't possibly have opened it. If you're so sure the victim fell through the skylight, where's your proof? We have quite a few.
I must say that on listening to this testimony, it is somewhat hard to imagine how either witness could have performed any malevolent act on this open rooftop deck without the other noticing forthwith.
That's right, you see.
We're innocent, I tell you.
Why is he doing that?
Right?
Although logically, of course, the argument falls down if the two of you were in collusion with one another.
What?
True.
According to investigations by Scotland Yard, the two witnesses share no common dealings.
Well, I don't trust coppers any more than I trust the stinking rich.
Dude, based.
Based.
Something doesn't feel right here. The trial's going in our favor, really. So why do I feel so uneasy? Counsel for the defense, over to you. Your cross-examination, please. Oh, yes, my lord. Yeah,
Hold it!
Okay.
I pressed it, yeah.
Just start pressing.
So at no time did the victim, Mr. Mason, climb up to join you on the roof deck?
Oh, fuck. Hold on. There's 4 people we gotta keep an eye on. Okay.
I mean, I think it does, like... It'll, like, notify
it.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely not, Dickens.
No question about it, he said. None at all. Oh, but yes, of course. I remember seeing them both. I saw the victim inside the enclosed cabin talking with this man here.
Is this true, Mr. McGilded?
Dear me, my lord. At the risk of repeating myself, I boarded the omnibus alone and nodded off inside almost immediately.
That's an outright lie. Without doubt, you were engaged in...
Let me stop you there, fella, and ask, do you have any evidence at all? At all?
Ah,
She's all about evidence in the courts these days, so it is. You do well to remember that.
ah, I saw you. I saw with my own eyes.
This is going so well.
Hold it!
Well, it was on the final run of the omnibus, at past 10 o'clock in the evening. It would certainly have been quite dark. Perhaps too dark to see clearly?
Is this some kind of a lark? Is this some kind of a joke, he says? Is that what this is?
Or perhaps one or the other of you fell asleep briefly?
Are you fair dinkum, sir?
Are you serious, sir? That's what he said. It's impossible, I tell you.
I give you the key to the vault if you could fall asleep in that bitter cold.
And if you did manage it, your eyelids would freeze shut and you'd never open them again.
That's extreme.
I love the point. It's so good.
It's so good.
It was extreme, I tell you. And we had to put up with it because this man had locked the door. Any true gent would have unlocked it and let me in when I knocked. I'm dreadfully sorry about that, young fella. But you see, I was away with the fairies and I didn't hear you at all. That's a lie. I saw you through the glass. You were talking to someone. Now. 'Twas a cold night, so it was. People do be seeing things that aren't real in the cold. 'Tis hardly surprising. Seeing things! Seeing things!
I believe we have reached an impasse here on this particular point.
You! Don't take it personally now, Nod. If I'm a suspect in this case, then 'tis only fair that you and the other fiend here are too. Open and free competition is what a capitalist society is all about. This isn't a competition I should like to be involved in, really.
This is so...
This is so...
Hold it!
Well, that seems like not true because of his hat. Oh, so you never met Mr. Thrice Fired Mason before?
Oh, Luby, no! Not once! Never! He'd never met the man before, he said. Never!
And you, Mr. First, had no prior dealings with the victim either?
That's right, sir. Hatters don't have much to do with brickmakers, to be perfectly honest, sir.
No, I imagine not.
You see, how many different ways can I put this? Neither of us had the remotest connection. Oh, something.
Oh. Oh,
Did we want to
Um...
come back to that? Finish this whole...
Yeah, yeah. I'm just curious on what everything says.
Neither of us have the remotest connection to the gentlemen who were inside the cabin. That's right. This is about motive, and we have had none.
No motive, hmm?
And, well, that's not all, is it? Okay, then we can go back to that one.
I kind of want to. I just want to hear everything, just to say that we saw everything, because this is really silly.
It's good.
Are you quite certain about that? That the skylight was shut the entire time?
I'm going to lose my block with you in a minute. He's going to lose his rag with you in a minute. That's what he said. Take a look for yourself. Go on.
Yeah, there's a latch right there.
Yeah, literally. You see? It's shut fast now, just like it was on that night.
Okay, but you can okay.
So it is. Of course, a fella the size of Mr. Mason could likely break right through it, still and all. What? Just looking at the size of the thing, you understand. Ah, now you hold there a minute, sir. The size of the ting means nothing. Not on its own. Let's consider the bigger picture here, shall we?
Let's stop biting our cane, shall we?
I was riding the omnibus on another occasion when, well, I broke wind loudly. I shocked myself with it as it happened. What?
This is an unexpected confession, Mr. First.
Oh, I just mean to say, well, the point is, I tried to open the skylight, you see. But just my luck, I couldn't make it budge. The stench was terrible. Everyone was looking daggers at me, sir. I went as red as the rogue, I did.
Are you expecting me to sentence you?
Oh, no, sir. The point is, the skylight can't be open. I tried and tried when I was inside that cabin of shame. Okay, so there's another one.
Yeah. The skylight doesn't open, you say?
So, that proves it. We couldn't have kicked the victim down into the cabin below, I tell you. Neither of us could.
Nobody mentioned anything about kicking anyone.
Like I said, the details are little nuggets at best. It's the mother lode we should be looking for.
Yeah, man.
Hold it!
Yeah, man.
Proof.
That's right. I demand to hear it. We came here to say what we saw, I tell you, not for this. But you call us shysters?
I don't know.
Shysters. Brand us as criminals. You call us liars. That's what he means, and accuse us of doing it. As it stands in a moment. That got added. There's no hard evidence that incriminates yourselves now, is there? I believe we're in much the same position as one another here. Ah!
If I don't crack this case soon, he'll crack his teeth. Okay.
Okay, so we got a lot there.
Yeah.
Have we read this one?
No.
Okay. I wonder if these two men really were involved in some way.
I couldn't say. I mean, I don't really know anything about them, do I? I don't really know anything about them, do I? Although, by the same token, I don't really know anything about Mr. McGilded either. It's so hard to know what to believe here.
I think we should try to remember that it's evidence alone that can truly determine the outcome of a trial.
Evidence.
No one can argue against decisive evidence, including the members of the jury.
True. So you're saying that what we need now is to find a conclusive piece of evidence.
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo, precisely.
Okay, so I think, was it that third statement?
It was
like
the third
the-
and the fourth.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shoot. How?
and so we can just go to that.
I don't know how. There it is. Okay. Let's just go to the number 3, I guess. Yeah.
Hold it!
Okay.
Sorry, I had to get there real quick. I had to remember
Weird.
how to go left and right. Because just clicking will just make it go forward.
Ah. I haven't even had my hand on the mouse this entire time. I've just been using my keyboard. Ah, fuck. And it's been kind of fucking me over.
Fair. All right, Mr. McGilded.
Yes, counsel. What can I be doing for you?
Did the witness's last statement give you pause for thought somehow?
Not the remotest connection. Is that right now, I wonder?
Huh?
I mean,
What are you insinuating now?
I feel like it's, I don't know, this whole debt thing and for fair play and like the hat thing. I don't know.
Ah, Mr. Fairplay. Tess been too long, so it has. If I'm not very much mistaken, I believe 'tis fast approaching, is it not? Your repayment date? I beg your pardon. You borrowed 20 guineas from me, sir. At an unconscionable rate of interest. You tricked me. It's extortion. Well, now, is that a touch of begrudgery, is it? The sort of begrudgery that might motivate a fella to pass his crimes off on another? Ah! And young Mr. First. Me, sir? What do you want with me, sir? You do be making hats for a living, do you not? That there top hat sliding about your head. Is that one of your own creations, is it? Oh, well, I'm still an apprentice, you understand. I'm learning to find the perfect fit for whatever fine gent walks through the door. Just the perfect fit, is it? Well, 'tis very distinctive design, so it is. Many customers like it, I tell you. They like a distinctive touch. Customers, such as thrice-fired Mason. Ah! There's such a photographic print of the victim submitted as evidence before, my lord.
Oh. Ah. This, you mean? True.
I can't help thinking that poor fellow's hat looks distinctly familiar, wouldn't you say? Oh. That's one of my hats. Aye, that it is. So it would seem the brickmaker was a customer of yours.
Hmm.
The sort of customer I'd wager you could have had a wee quarrel with over the distinctiveness of your goods. Oh, no, sir. Absolutely not, sir. Well, there's really nothing more to add. It wouldn't be right to say that the two fellas here haven't the remotest connection to the victim, you see. I rest my case. You little weasel. Yeah.
He's better at this than I am.
Gosh, Mr. McGilded has certainly been thorough in his research, hasn't he?
Please, don't let me, little interruption, hold up the proceedings.
I got an achievement.
Hat hunter.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, and then we press this one, and there's one in this one.
Yes. Okay, yeah, it was like the skylight couldn't be opened.
Yes. Oh, wait. There's another one. Wait, no. I lied. I'm dumb. That's just him in fair play. Going back and forth. Okay. Oh my gosh. How far in is it?
Can I open it from...
There it is.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Do you have something to say about that, Miss Lestrade? Miss Lestrade? It opens. Hmm? The skylight. This is what we're talking about, right? All them skylights open. Dead easy. More easily than you could load that weapon.
That's a lie, I tell you. Otherwise, when I broke wind, I die.
You can't do it from inside, you mug.
Oh,
Look, a few weeks ago, I was up on the roof deck of one of them drags, and I had a great haul. I mean, I had purses coming out of me ears. Miss Lestrade, this is not the forum to be eulogizing on the subject of your criminal activities. Well, anyway, I had a bit of a scare. When I lifted the last bloke's purse, he got wise to me. All four of them surrounded me, so I couldn't op off the bus and leg it. So what I did was I used the skylight, opened the catch, and jumped right through. What? Yeah, the catch for them skylights is on the top side. That's why you can't open them from the cabin. The skylight opens from the roof deck. Bailiff, climb up onto the roof of the omnibus at once and verify the witness's claim. This witness's claims.
It's there.
True, it is so right there. Wow.
Wow. Oh, it slides. Okay. Oh, I totally didn't even see what Fairplay said.
He just
It
said
was
like,
ag.
yeah.
Ah! Oh, my hat!
See? Order! 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 So, it appears that the street girl's statement is quite true. I don't believe it. The skylight opens. And from the roof deck.
Mr. Naruhodo. This could be the clue we've been looking for.
Well, counsel for the defense, please continue with your cross-examination. Yes, my lord. So, the skylight opens. Perhaps I should investigate for myself.
I was trying to investigate it for so fucking long.
Okay,
Thank you, Renosuke. Okay.
let's see. Okay,
So there is dialogue.
so the skylight was fastened shut before.
But now the catch has been undone. We should be able to open it.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
wow.
Okay, so can we let's look at it.
Look at it again.
You can certainly see inside the carriage through this opening. That's for sure.
Yes, and there's a lamp in the enclosed cabin.
I think this is just this. I think this is just the same as what it's been.
Or is it
Yeah,
clearly
that-
that's not good enough for. Okay. So I have to
Okay,
go inside the
The-
omnibus.
maybe. I guess. Yeah, let's go inside. Yeah, I know.
Then look directly up. Thanks. Okay.
I mean, maybe we can look at the blood on the floor again.
There has to be something we can look. Oh wait, no, Maddie,
there's-
like
oh,
if
there's-
you like
oh,
turn the
shoot.
angle, there is blood.
Oh shoot! Wait, hold on, I gotta get through this dialogue because I pressed the floor again.
Okay.
Wow, blood. Yes. Oh, that's Susato. Oops, my bad.
Yes, it does open very wide, doesn't it? Wide enough to kick someone like you through, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo.
Why someone like me?
Ah!
What is it?
Look! Just here! Look at this!
That's without a question.
It's blood!
Why would there be a bloodstain there?
Why would there be a blood stain?
Surely, it can't be unrelated to the case, can it?
Wow,
Wow.
crazy.
Okay.
So, where if you it felt
We-
right here. Right here.
What?
When he was like, if you say that he fell through the roof, where's your proof? And it's
Yes.
the omnibus.
I thought I was on the first sentence, so hold on. I gotta get there. Present
Wow.
the omnibus. Okay.
Yay. Okay. On the night in question, the victim was fatally stabbed in the stomach. And immediately afterwards, the victim's body was pushed through the skylight into the cabin below. Those are the facts. And the irrefutable proof remains clearly visible in the omnibus that stands before us today in this very courtroom.
What? That's utter humbug. Ah, you can't possibly have any evidence.
No, you can't. I mean, we didn't do it, I tell you, it's impossible.
Irrefutable proof. Here, in this courtroom.
Yeah? Counsel? My lord, I believe everyone would appreciate a little clarification here, Where exactly within the omnibus is this evidence to which you allude? You will point out what it is that proves the victim fell from the roof deck through the skylight.
There. Oh no.
We
Hold
have
on.
to. We have to present. I think we have to. Oops. We
You have to press the present button.
Oops.
Oops.
Wow. Yep.
Yes, that is blood.
Yep. True. Why
Oh
would there
my
be
gosh.
blood? I don't know. Surely it can't be unrelated.
It can't be unrelated.
Of course it's not. Okay.
Okay.
Got
Present.
it. Got it. By Jupiter. Is that blood?
Ah.
This bloodstain proves two things. Firstly, when the incident occurred, the skylight of the omnibus was open.
What?
And secondly, the victim was already bleeding when he fell through the opening.
Oh my.
And so it follows that Mr. McGilded, who was inside the enclosed cabin himself at the time, cannot possibly be guilty of this crime.
No! I can't scream like that.
Order! Order! Order!
Hold it!
Oh.
But the blood could have sprayed up when the fellow was stabbed inside the cabin.
And only found its way to that one particular spot on the skylight? Sure. And that would be very convenient. And let's keep in mind that the skylight catch can only be unfastened from the roof deck. I myself wouldn't have been able to open it, now would I? But there's no way to know for certain, is there? If the gent really fell through the skylight, I mean. Why don't... Words. Why didn't you have a good look at the floor of the cabin between the two seats, Mr. First? 'Tis all too plain if you see. There's the aftermath that shows the poor fella dropped from a fair height right there, so it is.
What? No! But it can't be. It's all lies!
I don't know,
My
man.
fellow...
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm just... If we're... I feel like you're right in that blood wasn't there before.
Right? But this is so conclusive evidence. But I feel like I swear to God, I don't remember
But
there being
also,
blood on the floor.
and also, if something definitely happened in that time frame of like that recess. I don't know, man.
Right?
I feel like I don't know if our guy's truly innocent here, man.
He's definitely not a guilt-free person. I don't think he murdered
I don't think
Mason,
he murdered him, but I don't know if this crime scene is exactly the way it was when it was. I don't know if this omnibus was like the way it is, like when that happened. I feel like something changed, because like
Something happened.
first with like the stuff being there and then being gone, because we saw it there. Like, where'd it go between all of this?
10-minute recess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something's weird.
Oh, something's still up. Well, it's weird that Brinuski also like points out the bloodstain, but feels weird about it. But again, this is playing into our favor.
Yeah, and he's also like, I wonder why Zeke's hasn't said anything about it. I'm like,
Right?
I don't know, man. It was weird.
I don't know. All right. My fellow jury members. I think we can all agree that this is clear proof of the defendant's innocence, can we not? Or can we?
I believe we can. Yes, sir. It's clear to me now where the filthy rubbish can be found in this courtroom.
So, they thought they could pull the wool over my eyes, did they? I won't tolerate any of the guilt's carriages being sullied with blood. I won't tolerate it.
Oh, I always knew that nice gentleman who gave us that delightful park couldn't have done such a thing.
On three then, everyone. 1, 2.
3! Wow.
God
Oh.
damn it.
Oh, man.
Chilling performance, Mr. McGilded. Oh? And what would you be referring to there now, Lord Van Zeeks? A bloodstain on the frame of the skylight. Such evidence is null and void.
What?
What? Why?
For one extremely simple reason. That smear of blood
Never existed?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that
What?
I mean, okay, yeah. If we're saying that
No!
no. If we're saying that the blood never appeared on if the blood wasn't on the floor, and hold on, I also want to just take another look at something. Just
What are we looking at?
well, like if we go inside, I'm just making sure. If we go inside the carriage, why is the blood so much darker on the seat than it is on the floor? Like, why is it so?
I don't know.
That's just,
I thought it was just like a texture thing.
that's just such a consistent like difference between the two. And like the thing on the roof is the same color. So I hey man. Again, this all had to have been done in that 10-minute recess.
That's insane, though.
I feel like they're setting this carriage up to be the perfect escape for them. Like I feel like Mr. Gilded is setting this thing up. First the crate where he's like upset that we're not catching on, and now catching on, but now the bloodstain that we don't think that was there to begin with, and is also. Do we know is that even blood?
I was about to say, are they gonna try to play it off as paint?
Well, even if they try to play it off, like that is not the same color as that right here. Like I don't know, man. Maybe it is someone's blood, but I don't think it's the victim's.
Oh my god, I don't know.
What are you talking about? It's there for all to see, and it's clearly blood.
Objection.
Is it? I don't know, man.
I personally attended Scotland Yard's investigation of the omnibus. The officers involved went over the carriage with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah.
So I can say with absolute certainty, no such smear of blood existed in the carriage. At least, not until this trial began.
But are you suggesting, Lord Van Zieks, that this stain of blood was
Fabricated, my lord? Yes. And while this court has been in session.
what?
What a palaver. I must say, I didn't expect such crude reasoning from a prosecutor of your standing, Lord Van Zieks. But I'm Madness McGilded, a fellow known all over the capital for his fine contributions to public life. I don't take kindly to slander, and I'll fight it to the bitter end. Even if it's rolling off the tongue of the Reaper of the Bailey. Mr. McGilded, I realize that this is your first appearance as the accused. However, I am well aware of your involvement behind the scenes in a great many affairs of dubious nature. You're very adept when it comes to avoiding getting your own hands dirty. And each time it happens that a case you're involved in is investigated, you adapt the facts.
Adapt the facts? What does that even mean?
When you wield a fortune the size of Mr. McGilded's, however, ill-gotten it may be, nothing is impossible. Tampering with evidence, manipulating this crime, bribing witnesses. I toast your ability to concoct the most convenient of stories, sir. Tut-tut, Lord Van Zieks. This will not do, to be sure. Will it now, counsel?
Hmm?
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Again, Mr. McGilded by no means is innocent. But I don't think he killed him, right? Because he's definitely trying to get us to play along and lie to cover for him. But I don't know.
I don't know. Gina could have done it, man.
Right? But then why cover
Ma-
for Gina?
Maybe they're working together. I mean, it would kind of
Maybe?
maybe she pickpockets the people that don't pay him. Or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's fair to say that
Say, this does all sound like a rather far-fetched excuse by a desperate man. The blood on the skylight didn't exist, you say? But, if yous will all cast your minds back, is it not true that the omnibus there has been in the court the entire time? How could anyone possibly have put a smear of blood in it without the world and his wife seeing?
Because of the distraction that Gina made, bruh.
Isn't that right now, Counsel?
It's not true. No. The omnibus has been in full view the entire time that court has been in session.
My learned friend. Here's to hearing your opinion on this matter, in your own words.
As you wish. Could someone have tampered with the omnibus during the trial? If you're asking me, I think...
It could have been possible, but again, it doesn't play into our favor. It's just so weird.
But also, like, we can't lie.
Right? We can't lie. That goes against the, like, nature of being
A defense attorney.
a defense attorney.
Oh, man. I'm gonna go... It could have been possible, man.
It could have been possible.
Plus, if we say no, then he already knows, like... You know.
Yeah.
As a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best as I can. But still, I feel as though there's something even more important at stake here. There is no evidence to suggest that the defendant did as my learned friend suggests. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility.
Oh.
Good gracious. Explain yourself, counsel.
Yes, there is. It seems my learned Nipponese friend has no intention of running from...
Deceit? I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly the recess that we were forced to take. As a result of the smoke grenade fired by the witness currently in the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade. Bang! What is going on?
Be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Cover your face. Bailiff, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus.
I hereby call an emergency recess. Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom. Now,
Well,
did they secure the omnibus?
that's the question.
The courtroom was filled with smoke, and everyone was thrown into confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and all the chaos, it could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus. Oh, he's not gonna like that.
So is Van Zeeks in on it?
No, I don't think it's a hey, secure the I think he's like literally secure the omnibus, but the bailiff probably wasn't able to. I don't think it was like a
Okay. Okay. Are you wise?
oh man.
What are you trying to pull? Ye rotten feckless gouger.
Feckless gouger?
You're supposed to be defended me. 'Tis a wicked plot. 'Tis a plot to undermine me, so it is.
Bro.
Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. After this courtroom was evacuated earlier, as a result, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus.
Inconsistencies? Such as
To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. When the police investigated the omnibus, this compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight. As I have said, it was not present at the start of the trial this morning.
Unfortunately, Lord Van Zeeks, no one is able to corroborate your claims. That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. Accordingly, I'm afraid to say, we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not.
Indeed, my lord. No doubt there was not a single person who saw fit to verify such things.
What do you think?
Sorry?
About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual about the omnibus?
I mean, would we say the blood on the floor?
Right?
Or is there something else? Like, I don't know if there's something else.
But what have we missed? We've checked everything.
I have an inkling that something else is wrong.
But
Turns
what
out,
else is wrong?
turns out this is not actually an omnibus. My lord. Yes, counsel. There is one further inconsistency. A mark that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial. Yeah, I think the blood. What?
What in the devil's name are you going on? Are you going to say now? If you dare to betray me, you little maggot, you'd better be watching your back.
Bro.
Silence, McGilden. The court awaits the defense's clarification.
This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. What am I supposed to believe here? I shall have to ask you to elaborate, counsel. Where exactly is this alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial?
Legend mark.
The blood on the floor. If I can get to it. We haven't mentioned it. I think it's that one, right?
No, I pressed space. Hold on.
I gotta get back.
Wow.
What is wrong with the blood on the floor, though?
Well, like, what do you mean, like, what's wrong with it? Or
I don't.
it just wasn't
I
there
don't know.
before. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It was just put there.
I don't know.
If we consider that the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, you would certainly expect to find signs of blood where he landed. But as far as I recall, this bloodstain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus was first brought into the courtroom. Good lord. Yes, I do believe you're correct, counsel.
Well said. Although as advocate for the defense, one might say that was a very careless song.
That's not a slip of the tongue. I don't want to build a face
Lie.
premise, bro. I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But if the question is whether the evidence is genuine, or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone, I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake.
Ah!
Gulp.
This trial is over.
Mr. McGilded?
I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but 'tis all over now.
But you're the defendant.
'Tis over, I tell you. Memory, recollection, what people think they saw. 'Tis all nonsense. Facts are what counts, and the fact is that bloodstain is there now.
Well...
And over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out, as it has been, that good for nothing Raper de Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all.
I'm scandalized, so I am. I'd thought better of Lord Van Zeeks. Well, my lord.
I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence, and in the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence, I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue. Your lordship can't be serious. Lord Van Zeeks, what is your position?
The prosecution, my lord, has no further witnesses or evidence to present.
Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my adjudication. Adjudication? Adjudication.
Adjudication.
As a formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first. What formality?
As things stand at the moment, it would seem that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty,
Yes.
which would mean we've won.
Is that really the right outcome here? Is it really alright for the trial to come to an end now with all these unexplained inconsistencies? Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please. Yes, my lord. The defense believes... Bro,
I don't know.
This is so not Ace Attorney, bro. They don't do this. Like, the only thing that we ever had that was a similar scenario was, like,
Was
on guard.
Yeah.
In guard. I feel like we gotta go with the defendant could be guilty, man. I am here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilded. However, at this moment in time, I cannot in all good conscience attest fully to the defendant's innocence. What are you saying, man? Without any question, there is no conclusive evidence to prove that the defendant is guilty. However, there is also no conclusive evidence to prove that he is innocent. Good gracious me! He's huffing and puffing. Order! Order! This is unprecedented behavior, counsel. A defense lawyer calling the accused innocence into question? Are you of sound mind?
Oh, it was a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyers. A grand decision.
What?
I must say, I didn't expect quite such an exciting spectacle at the end there, but still. Here, have this for your troubles. Your job here is done, fella. And some fine work you've done, so you have.
Remember how, well, I don't know if you remember. You remember how, like, what's his name? Like, Heartstrong or whatever was like, to prove that you can be a lawyer and that you can take, like, Kazuma's place, do this trial, and if you win, then, like, you know, you're good.
Continue or whatever? Yeah.
Is this a test? Has this been a test the whole time?
It has to have.
Like, surely.
But then, is he going to count this as winning, even though we lost? But we did bring out the truth, right?
Okay, but what if he's, I mean, what, okay, what if he's, like, not, what if this guy is, like, not, like, guilty because there was no murder? Imagine this guy's alive and well.
What?
That'd be really funny. Surely this,
Like, is in the stands, the witness stands?
surely this has to be, like, a test. Right?
I don't think there'd be this many people in on it.
Well, maybe they're not, maybe it's not so much a they're in on it, but this was, they just did such a good job at faking a crime scene that this was like, But also, when did this happen? Did this happen the night before?
I don't remember. It
I'm
was
so confused.
recent.
Man, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
'Tis just as the right honorable gentleman so succulently put it afore. The trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how do you put it now? Nothing more than a formality.
Okay, maybe not. What the?
He's
Why
lost his fucking mind.
why is he moving like that?
Right? I really don't know what to make of all this. Was the evidence we've seen genuine, or was it fake?
His lordship would be fuming. Any unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said.
The stinking rich are always guilty of something, you... Ugh, mark my words.
I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us the lovely park. Bro. What? Now that proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea.
I thank you kindly, my lord.
I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court.
Objection.
There it is. Okay, I was waiting for it.
This song's also so good too. Oh my god. I think the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, both of them just probably have the best Ace Attorney music.
Yeah.
But we still haven't determined if the bloodstain in the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth. Lord Van Zieks.
My lord.
The case made by the prosecution was flawed, plain and simple. If indeed the omnibus presented as evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place.
My sincerest apologies, my lord.
But wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord Van Zieks ordered the evidence to be secured. I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter. That's so unfair! The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. What?
What?
Why?
Well, Lord Van Zieks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. What? Do you mean to tell me this has all been a grand waste of time? 'Tis the law of the land, my good man. If you'd like to pursue the matter further, ye can always go ahead and try to change the law. Magnus McGilded. Good grief. You've got more to say, have you? Just one thing. A warning. This is far from over. Well, something to be looking forward to then.
I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded, not guilty.
Not guilty. Ugh.
Thanks for the confetti, man.
Worst fucking not guilty we've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
I can't believe it. This is an outrage. They should have examined the evidence more. What are you talking about? The man's been clear. He's innocent. With the courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict. My first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end. With the defendant being found not guilty, ostensibly a victory for us. What? But
It's a victory, but at what cost?
I don't think it's not a victory to me, man.
That certainly was a long trial.
Yeah, no kidding.
It took us 6 months.
Ah, yes, it was.
Your first ever trial on foreign soil, and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance.
Yeah, but
It did feel good. My heartfelt congratulations.
and to you, Mrs. Sato. Thank you for your assistance. I suppose we should be happy. The trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened.
Well, we didn't have enough time.
But isn't it wrong? I mean, who was actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that.
The sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. Aye, that you did.
Mr. McGill did. Ah, and that girl's with him too.
Well, it seems the stories are true.
Oh, what stories?
About the 6 enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty. I'm sure you must have seen them by now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say?
Yes, definitely.
I'd heard it was a sight to behold. To be sure it was. And I have you to thank, I suppose, for having an opportunity to see it.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I really did anything.
What on earth you be saying, fella? How did I walk out of there a free man, then?
I don't know.
Honestly!
I don't think it was so much thanks to me as down to your planning.
You're a straight-talking fella, ain't ya? I must say, you had me astray in the head there, once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. It is water under the bridge.
Congratulations, Mr. McGilded, on having your name cleared.
But nothing's resolved.
There's only one thing that matters to me.
Oh?
Aye. They've all seen that I didn't do that odious and abstinent. Ugh. My brain stopped. They've all seen I didn't do that odious and abstinent deed. 'Tis grand, 'tis it not?
I suppose it is.
Now, the fine fellows of Scotland Yard can take matters in hands and sort out any wee details. They all see it for what it is. They'll get to the truth. I have absolute faith in them, so I have. After all, I do be providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay.
It's not that funny.
So then, as we've agreed aforehand, 1,000 guineas for your travels, fella.
Oh, no. I couldn't possibly accept that much.
Be waste. You're a humble people, are ya? You're from the east? Well, if you insist. Okay, but have this. Still in all, you deserve a reward.
Mr. Magnus McGilded. Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom. Into the courtroom?
What's this, officer? 'Tis sooner than I was led to believe.
I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule. What?
Well, I must be making tracks now. 'Tis time for the inspection.
Sorry? What inspection?
We're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself.
they're going to examine it again? Now?
Naturally. I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now. But as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing my best to help where I can. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is. So then, fare thee well. 'Twas an absolute pleasure beating yous. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain.
I don't understand him.
Right?
And there he goes. A free man. Oh! I forgot she was here too. I'm about to get shot with a smoke grenade.
Yes.
Don't move! Whereas I want to say, get a move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. Miss Lestrade, would you mind putting that thing down? You're a grown-up. Sorry. And I hate all grown-ups. Mysterious.
Who's that?
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's her!
I don't think we've met her.
We haven't, but I know who this is.
I kind of know who this is.
I think. Hmm.
Oh my god, who was
This is
fuck, what's his name?
Sholmes.
Sholmes. Who's
This-
Sholmes?
Me.
Were you Sholmes?
Yes, because I remember doing the whole like
Fucking dance.
I'm basically almost. I've been like almost every detective except for Emma.
Yes. Okay, then I will get her. I'm gonna have to like really tap into Maya or Pearl.
Or Trucy.
Gertrude, yeah.
Ah, there you are. Naughty running off like that.
Is this some kind of picnic? Who's this little girl? Who's this little girl now?
And taking Pet with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher.
Ha!
Oh my god!
Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
The inventor?
Well, normal smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? White, and more white. If you have to be shrouded in smoke, it could at least be a pretty color, I thought to myself.
Oh, she has the same mannerisms as Sholmes, and it's so, oh my god, I love when they do that. They make the sprites same.
Right?
It's so cute. Do we have to be shrouded in smoke though at all?
I just took my eyes off of it for a moment whilst I was changing into a different omnibus, and she pinched it. Luckily, I fitted it with a telegraphic beacon.
Huh? What's it? What? I have no idea what this girl's talking about.
Anyway, you're coming with me now. Back to my laboratory.
What? What for?
To apologize, of course, silly. To my technician.
What? You mean say sorry?
You must say sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely an adult has told you that before.
An adult? I don't listen to no adults.
Come along then. Follow me.
Fine, have it your way.
Oh, good. You see, I knew you'd want to do the right thing in the end.
I'm fairly sure that what she wants is not to get shot by that massive gun of yours.
We'll be leaving now then. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for all the fuss.
She is so... She was a lively one.
Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too?
Yes, you're right. But where to?
Oh,
We haven't had time to find a place to stay. No sooner had we arrived in London that we had to rush here. All our traveling cases are still with the bailiff.
I was originally planning to spend today in search of lodgings.
But at this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we may be out of luck.
Don't worry, though. I have a plan. If the worst comes to worst, I've heard of a lovely park where we could spend the night.
Please tell me you're not thinking of McGilded Park.
I know it may be a little chilly at this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through.
I'm not so sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person solid just as easily as an elderly one.
Oh, dear. That doesn't sound agreeable.
Now I'm starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. That 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room. Or mansion. And so, the trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first day in London. However, as we were soon to learn, there were more trying times ahead. Just as the
Oh,
Reaper of the
God.
Bailey had warned, the case was far from over. Aw, man.
I can't wait for Mr. McGilded to become a reoccurring character.
Oh,
Oh, cutscene.
Get the fire brigade!
bro.
Water! Water!
Oh shit.
Dude, it's on fire.
How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed. No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating.
What do you mean someone's inside?
What the fuck?
No. Oh, good God. There's someone in there.
Well, go fucking open the door.
The Oh my god.
This can't be.
Is Mr. McGilded inside?
There's no way.
Bro, did Zeke's put him in there? Did he set him
Oh
on
my
fire?
God. That'd be so fucked.
What?
Oh my god.
Yes, I would love to save my progress.
Yes.
What do you mean? Oh my god, Sholmes. He's there in the silhouette.
Oh my gosh, Holmes.
What do you mean? The clouded Kokoro? How many episodes are in this one? Okay, there's just 5. So we have
the clouded Kokoro.
So we have 2
Isn't
more.
that heart in Japanese?
Probably.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god. Bro. Hello, who did this? Well,
Oh my god.
well,
Well, are we going to title screen?
I mean, what do you want to do?
It is
It is-
10 p.m.
Yeah. I know you have
on a work night.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm okay with stopping here now that we finally finished the case.
Yeah, just a good stopping point so we don't have to return in the middle of a trial.
True.
Because that was a little rough.
Yeah, but you know what? We did it at the end, you know. It was fine.
It was fine. We got there.
I don't know. I want to try and finish this, at least the first one, soon-ish.
I think with my new work schedule not in old job hell and your now better school schedule, TBH, we could probably knock it out this month.
I think you're right. Yeah. And like this
Yeah.
upcoming weekend, I'm not doing anything.
I don't work this weekend. So.
Next weekend I won't be available. I don't think. No, I won't. Hey, we could plan to try and finish one of these next episodes this weekend.
Yeah. Just have a very long stream
Or
doing the
break
case start to finish.
or break it into 2 days.
Fair.
Like half of it on Saturday, half of it on Sunday. Or
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know,
Something like that.
I'll be free on MLK Day.
I was about to say the 19th. I'm also off the 19th because it's a bank holiday.
I won't be free that weekend because I am attending a festival.
That weekend I do work Saturday 8 to noon.
I will not
And
be around anyway.
and then that week after I will be in Chicago for a whole week. So I can't do it that week.
Well, that's okay.
So we got
We
a solid weekend to finish the game.
either finish the game or just finish the episode, like one more episode. But honestly, that one was just really long. Like I think the train
That
one,
felt so fucking long.
like the boat one, was kind of long, but that felt even longer than that.
That felt like it took so long.
I don't know, man. I forgot to hit stop streaming. I hit my ending screen, but good night, stream.
Good night.